I'm Prism. Prism Splay. I'm a glitter-spitting, roller-skating unicorn. But I didn't start off that way. I used to be a fierce roller derby girl, one of the best jammers in the land. And then, after being thrown into a wall, resulting in TBI and an injured eye, I was told I'd never skate again. Never skate again, you gotta fucking be kidding me. It's my whole life without it, I don't know who I'd be. Didn't see that punch, now I'm punched up and punched out. Never skate again, I was born to skate, what are you talking about? When your identity is wrapped up in one whole thing and poof, now it's gone, I wanna die. Life is pain, how am I gonna move? How am I gonna breathe? Never skate again, are you fucking kidding me? My whole life I knew what I wanted, then it was gone. So many doctors, they all said the same thing. Do something else. Do something else? Like it's just that easy? This is my life we're talking about. I was so lost, couldn't get out of bed. Had to learn to walk again, use my brain, I kept wishing that I was dead. Nothing was making sense. What was I gonna do? This is so fucking cruel. Ended up resentful, angry, alienating everything. Life was taken from me, had no purpose, super scatterbrained. I tried everything I could. I had damaged my occipital vein. Then one day this kitten came to me, and she said, I have this thing you need to do. Skate up the hill to the magic skating rink. There is a beast with clouds. She'll hand you something sparkly. Trust me on this, you need to ingest the glitter. It tastes like sugar, multicolored. You'll skate and splay with a fervor. Whoa, calm down. My cognitive's not so good. I can barely skate now, barely see. I think I've lost my mind. Confused all the time and misunderstood. You think you've lost your life, but that's not true at all. You can still get what you want and adjust while dealing with the pain. Then navigate and skate tall. And yes, you can skate. It might be different than before, but you at least gotta try. Okay, I'll try. Where was that skating rink again?
It's over here. It's over here. It's around the corner. Shit, am I muted? Hold on. God damn it. No, yeah. Hi! Oh, ow. Hi! Hold on. I'm discombobulated. What else is new? Okay. Shit. Where am I? Oh my god. It's getting worse. Hold on. I'm just adjusting one thing. And then I'm here. I'm so here. I am here and a little queer. Hi, there I am. Hello. Hi. Oh shit, why didn't that work? Hold on. God damn it. Saku, give yourself your points back before you come in. Wait, why? Why did that not work? My mix it up is on. All my shit is on. Oh man. Hold on. Scuff. Why didn't that work? Oh, that worked. The other, why didn't Saku's work though? Let me check something real quick, because that's my favorite. That is my favorite thing. And if it doesn't work, I'm gonna be upset. Points. Yeah, it's on.
At last, the
There.
night goes on,
Okay.
And nothing can go wrong. Oh no, it all went wrong.
Okay, yeah, I don't know. I didn't hear it. Hi, everybody, who cares? Hi. 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 You guys are pretty. You guys are super pretty. You guys are super pretty. Whew, boy howdy. Whose idea was it to get a 3D model? Because this shit's hard. No you! No you! No you! No you! Stop it! Stop! I'm moving my microphone closer because I feel like I'm kind of quiet. No you! Let me go back in time. Oh. What have you little degens been up to? Oh, thank you for the 7 stream streak. Cool, awesome dude. Thank you for the 3 stream streak. Lumineur. Oh, Saku, thanks for the 10 minutes ago. Thanks for the 5 gifted community subs. Saku, stop it! Saku's on his way over here. He's in an Uber right now. Hi, Pink Pebble Witch. Oh! And Throne's not showing up. You dick. Throne? Why is Throne not showing up? Why the effing F? Why the effing F? Okay, well, someone did something, so I'm going to go look because I want to see what you did. What'd you do? What'd you do? Dun, 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 dun. Oh, hello, live. I forgot to do, oh, man, I forgot to do a lot. Okay, there's that. Let me go to my X, my Twitter. Who did what? Who did what? Who did what? Refresh. Oh. Oh! Oh my god. Saku, stop it! Thank you for the glasses. Aren't those fucking badass? Thank you so much. But quit it! Sakutian, stop it. Hi, Argonian. How's it going? Wow. That Puppy Bowl notification is going off every 2 minutes. Thanks for the lurk. I appreciate the lurk. Hey. Oh, forever struggling. Okay, there we are. Hello. So tonight we are discussing. Oh. I'm tiny. I'm tiny. Okay, I'm big again. We are discussing sex and superheroes. That is what we are discussing. I'm very excited for this topic because I don't know a lot about superhero stuff. I definitely don't have a geek card in that, and that sucks for me. But Saku is an expert. A pocket prism. Did you just call me a penis? Oh my god, how dare you. I'm still trying to look forward. It's just not... Oh my god, hold on. Did that do it? Let me see if that did it. Did that do it? No. Oh my god. Oh! Ow! There, I think that might be a little bit better. Let me see. Who fucking knows? Whose idea was it to get a 3D model? I almost hate this thing except for I love it, but it's so hard. It's so hard to navigate. Oh, back to you guys. I'm looking at chat. Hi, chat.
Oh, you shot me in the ass!
You shot me in the ass. Was that necessary? Was it? Was it fucking necessary? Hey, stop sliming me! Stop it! Stop sliming me! Shit. Stop it. Yeah, I'm unicorn. Papa Meta Grease. Do, 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 do. Okay. Let me move myself down a little bit because I don't like that my ears are going off of the screen. Oh, wow. I am not, that's not pee. See, that's coming from my leg. Okay, Twitch? This proves this is not pee. Because I don't want to get in trouble. I pee for my leg. Saku, you better not talk smack, considering I'm going to have you in here in 2 seconds. I'll kick your ass. Maybe I do pee for my leg. You don't? You.
Right up on your balls, bitch!
Or that.
For Tomica, superheroes are as sparkly as Prism's glitter. But if I had to choose, let's go with the mischievous twist and say Deadpool. Unicorn face collision.
Unicorn face collision? What does that mean? I really wish Moxie wouldn't say the emojis out loud, but I don't know how to fix it. She's doing whatever she wants. Hey, excuse me. I'm talking here. Excuse me. Excuse me. Excuse me. I have a lot to say. I have a lot to say. Are you fucking done? You fucking done? What was the question that... Who isn't a Deadpool fan? Deadpool is fucking awesome. I'm gonna see if Sakutian is almost here. Last he texted me, he was in an Uber.
Oh, Pink Bubble Witch. The possibilities of superpowers are as endless as my glittery stash. Let's go with shapeshifting for a dash of mischief. Glowing star sparkles.
Oh, well that was cute. Okay. Saku, are you here? Because,
Hello?
are you here?
I'm somewhere.
Oh, yes, I see that your magical throne is here. So that means you must be here. Oh. Oh.
Oh.
Is that a Sakutian?
Hello.
Oh my goodness.
Hi, Prism.
Hi.
I have to look this way to look at you, I think.
How was your journey over here?
It was pretty good. The Uber was harrowing.
Why was it harrowing? Wait, did you say heroin or heroin?
Harrowing because
Oh, that's
Ubers.
boring.
Well, Ubers are scary.
No.
No, you don't get scared in Ubers?
No, why would I get scared in an Uber?
You never know who's gonna pick you up. Like, am I gonna be on the news? Being like panel van?
I mean, you can read reviews of the Uber driver that's picked you up.
I don't have time for that.
Well, I mean, if it would make you feel better about being in the Uber, then maybe you should make time for it.
I wear my lucky hat and hope for the best.
Aww, that's such a cute hat. Is that a unicorn?
It is.
Now,
It's
why
not
in the
little,
world would you be wearing a unicorn?
Reasons.
What are the reasons?
I don't have to answer these questions.
You literally do. You're on my stream. You literally have to answer every single question I ask you.
Is that how it works?
Yes. Have you not been to a stream? Have you not been a moderator for for almost 3 years? I mean, this is a Q&A, and you're my guest. So.
I wanted to have a hat so that I can always have a unicorn with me when you are busy.
You like wearing me as a hat?
I do.
Did you just pick up what I threw down, or did you just skate right past that?
I picked up what you put down and I put it on my head.
Very good. Very good. Hi, Faye!
Hello, Faye.
Hi, Faye Faye. Faye. He's blushing so hard. Yep. I see it.
I shall take away my blush.
So we are discussing what tonight, Saku?
We are talking about sex and superheroes tonight.
Now,
from
what
an
does that
educational
mean?
perspective.
Sorry, I cut you off with the answer I asked for. What was the rest of your sentence?
So we're looking at the sort of history of superheroes as relating to fetishes, kinks, and sexuality.
Yes. There's a lot going on in there.
Yeah, we have. I am a big superhero dork.
I know.
I had Atomic draw you as Super Prism. With Grover.
That's so cute. You know, we should put that on screen.
Yeah. You want me to shoot the art to you?
Yeah, I know you've sent it to me before, but
Yeah.
can you send it to me again? It's so cute.
Yeah, let me just find it. I have so much art from Atomic because she draws so many things for me.
Atomic's amazing.
She is an incredible lady.
She's so fast and she's so like solidly good every single time. Like there's just never it's just never not fantastic.
I found the one that doesn't have Grover, so it's just Super Prism.
No, I want the one with you and I.
Oh.
Isn't that what you're talking about?
No, I was talking about the art with that she drew of you as a Super Prism.
Aren't you and I in a piece and it's also that in there with Yumi and Grover or something? I can't remember now.
No one. Atomic drew me a long time ago as a superhero. That art is buried in my fan art folder,
I'm talking about the Grover one.
Yeah, that's what I sent you.
Okay. Aren't you, me, and Grover in the same thing? Yeah, that's... Oh, but you're not in here. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not in there.
Okay. Yeah, this is what I was talking about. Let me see. Save. Oh, man, that was a who's on first moment. Holy shit.
They just brought back the Abbott and Costello joke for Doctor Doom and Rocket Raccoon, so there you go.
I don't even know what that means.
You will find out, and you will regret knowing.
Will I?
Yeah, probably.
Let me set this to... Isn't that cute, chat? Look.
It's super cute.
It's so cute. It's so cute. I would move myself out of the way, but it's too difficult, so I'm just going to do that. And Grover was one of your superheroes as a child, right?
I always loved Grover because I thought Grover was cool because Grover always had different jobs. And, like, he was never, like, very good at any of them, but he kept trying.
Yeah.
And Super Grover always saved the day, and I was like, I want art of two of my heroes.
Aww.
So I'm gonna get art of Super Grover and Prism.
So sweet. Hi, BZ Soul. How's it going? Faster than a pea stream, more powerful than an edged... Good God, Morsego.
Wow.
Wow. Atomic has grown into such an amazing... Oh my God, I know. She just gets better and better. Yeah, it is very cute. It is very cute. For a second there, I thought you were talking about Gonzo. Because I'm like, Gonzo's very effective at his job with the chickens. Hey, it's like Gonzo doesn't know that he's bad at his job, so therefore he's good at it.
You've seen the Muppet movie that came out, the newer one, right?
I want to say, I feel like you streamed that in my Discord and I wasn't able to go. So no, I haven't seen the newest one.
The reason I bring it up is because you see Gonzo in it, and he gets a regular job.
Oh God, where is he working? Like fucking Home Depot or some shit?
He runs a plumbing company.
Oh God.
And then, like, they go to get him, and he's just like, I've been wearing this under my suit for 17 years!
And what was he wearing under his suit?
His Gonzo outfit.
Oh, has it been 17 years since the last movie? Is that the joke?
Yeah. It's
I'm
like,
a little
like,
slow today. You're going to have to really explain your shit.
I like going slow with you.
Oh.
I like taking time with you.
Oh.
I'll put on my other hair for you.
Oh. Oh. So cute. I love that hairstyle. Do you have any braids? What's going on?
I just have the one braid.
You do. Here, I'm going to put my braid on. Hold on. I have a braid too. Let me find it. Let me find it. Wow, chat. Let me find my hair. Does that? Yeah, I have my braid on the side.
Ooh.
Yeah, I mean, you've seen this before, but.
I know, but you're like the sunrise. It's always nice to see you.
Oh, you stop that. Wow. That makes me laugh so hard. Fucking weird. Is that a Pepe? What the fuck? I don't remember.
Yeah.
Right up on your balls,
Pepe,
bitch.
the king
Wow.
prawn.
Pepe, oh, hey! Jesus Christ, chat acting up. Okay, let me do a clicky click and oh, chat! Excuse me.
Oh my god.
Chat. Chat. Oh my god. Chat. Chat. I have a rule with myself that whenever that one plays, I have to dance no matter what's going on.
It's a rule. It's a good rule. I think you should just dance all the time.
Jesus Christ. Can you hear those, by the way, Sakutian?
Yes, I can.
Chat acting up.
I mean, look at you. Why would you? Can you blame them for acting up?
No.
It's just something I do.
Creed!
I stopped carrying a long time ago. You should see how many supplies I've taken from this place. Honestly, I love stealing things.
Okay.
Get out of my lap.
I would not be surprised if Creed just sat in your lap. Creed was a special breed.
He is not allowed to sit in my lap. My lap is reserved.
Well, he's going to again, though. I can tell you that. It's gonna happen. Oh, Pink Bubble Witch wants to know if Moxie's excited. Moxie,
Pink Bubble Witch.
be nice.
Excitement is bubbling.
Be nice.
I'm practically glowing with joy.
Okay.
That's the cushions here.
Okay.
Let's make the chat sparkle even brighter with our mischief.
Aww.
Glowing star sparkling heart.
Oh God. I love everything but her fucking saying every emoji. Okay, so Grover was one of your superheroes. I want to talk about there's so like we could just totally fucking talk forever about nothing, but let's get to the stream because there is a lot to cover and hold on, I'm trying to find lay image. Nope, I want to keep that there. I want to do this. Okay. There's so much to talk about. All right. So specifically, we're not like, what are you laughing at?
I'm laughing at you because you're cute.
Oh, shut up. I know. Okay. I want to we're talking about superheroes, but specifically sex and superheroes. And I want to know what, high level, meaning kind of like an aerial view looking down at a topic to not get super detailed, but overview of what exactly this is. Because we know superheroes just in general are sexy. They've always got perfect bodies and the latex and the skin type, blah, 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 blah. But specifically, what is our focus here for the stream?
So there are a couple of elements, but the broad spectrum thing with superheroes and comic books is the world of superheroes and comics and the world of kink and fetish have always kind of been tied together, and there are a lot of studies and articles and books devoted to the various subjects. The big things are the exploration of a wide variety of kinks and fetishes, and for a lot of people that's how they first discover a kink or a fetish is a comic book. Also, you have sort of the big one, like you already touched on, is yes, comic books are inherently a lot of times very sexually pleasurable because
you masturbate to them.
I mean, you could. You could. We don't. I'm not going to stop anyone's fun time. But the other thing is, there's also this theory of the duality of comic books, and this has been around for a long time, where you have the public identity. Your Clark Kent, your Bruce Wayne, your Peter Parkers.
Wait, I'm sorry, Britannica. He didn't say no. And L Train's I mean.
Atomic. I'm gonna turn you into a pickle.
Wait. Yeah, we've seen Emma Frost's ass. Have you guys seen my ass? I'm just like... Sorry.
No.
Let me just change my hairstyle. Hi. Oh, hi. I'm cosplaying with Emma Frost ass. What's up? Hey! Don't pixelate! There's nothing! Stop pixelating my perfect ass! There's nothing pornographic going on, you assholes! Let my ass roam free! Let it Thank you. Okay, you can keep talking.
The big thing that a lot of people explore with comic books early on is the Peter Parker, Bruce Wayne.
Chat, I swear to God.
Stop pissing on the floor.
I wasn't. Chat did it. Dicks.
Chat for your pee leg.
Yeah, I think you know exactly what's going on.
I didn't do that. I did nothing.
Hunter says you did it.
Train did it, and I can screenshot it.
I'm gonna scroll up because I think you're a damn liar.
I tell no lies.
Okay, Train did it, sorry. You're right.
I wear a lasso of truth for my shoelace. I don't tell any fibs.
A lasso of truth. You use a lasso of lies!
They have that.
A lasso of lies?
Yeah.
From what?
It's from another world.
Shot me in the ass!
One of the Elseworld books, they're like, we have a lasso of deception that if you put it on somebody, all they can do is lie.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. What's the last thing you said? Because boy, was I not listening.
So, one of the big things with comic books and fetishes is you have your public life, you know, the person you are when you go out and you put on your everyday reserved face.
Mm-hmm.
You know, who you are with your coworkers and maybe like your extended family. And then that's like your Peter Parker, Clark Kent, Bruce Wayne. And then you have your fetishy self, your kinky self that you share with maybe no one, or you share with a select group of people in certain circumstances. That's like your Spider-Mans and Batmans and your Superman characters. And people will often also be like, oh, it's like, you know, your sexuality aspect versus your everyday aspect. And a lot of things explore that.
Okay. So specifically for you, and I don't know if like what inspired you, I don't know if that's really the right question, but like specifically for you, our topic with sex and superheroes, what like, is it basically just like what you already explained, like why that speaks to you on that level, or is there another reason for wanting to? I mean, obviously I do kink streams, so of course this aligns with my kinkism content, so that's a given. But is there anything else that you know that would make you want to explore this topic a little bit more, and like, you know, like from an educational perspective, or blah 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 blah?
I think it's a really good topic to explore, especially, and I'm going to say this, you are the only person I would want to do this with, because you create this amazing space for exploring kinks and fetishes and feeling safe and learning, and superheroes are a great keystone because there are so many kinks and fetishes that are explored. You can be like, you can find a lot of things.
Chat, I swear to God. Chat, stop glitching my dick. Okay, sorry. Go ahead.
So like when I was making our notes for today, I was like, is there enough here? And you've seen the document, so it's like this is not everything. Like I could talk about this for like 10,000 hours.
Yeah.
And like this is just like, what do I think I can talk about before Prism will like shove me out of her hole?
What? Shove you out of my hole?
Yes.
What? Like
the fishing hole?
What?
The fishing hole on your next to Moxie.
What? Shove you out of my? What are you talking about?
Like, you know, get out of here! Shut up! We heard enough.
Oh, like get you off the stream?
Yes.
Oh, you weirdo. Okay, shut up. So no, you're fine. There are tons of definitions on here. Do you think that maybe I should share the document so that people can, because like these words are complicated.
Mm-hmm.
And it just might be easier if people can see.
we could share the document at the end of the stream so people can review.
No, I mean like no, for sure we can do that. But I mean like opera it like show.
Oh,
yeah.
Yeah, if you want
Because
to do that,
my
absolutely.
question is like chinophilia and brontophilia, are these words that are explored in superhero comics?
Yep.
Okay,
Yep.
so that's why,
So-
that's why I'd like to share this on the screen.
Absolutely. Also, I wanted to say there is a book, and there's a link to it, Prism, that I put down in the media links.
Okay.
It's called Super Sex.
Okay.
It is a scholarly book about superheroes and sexuality. If you're really interested in this topic at the end after hearing me talk about it, then, and if you want to like find a cool source for anything like other Kinks Prisms talked about, it's a really good kind of definitive book to check out. It is on Amazon. It's like $30.
Okay. You said it's at the end here.
Yeah, it's down at the bottom. It's called Super Sex.
Okay.
On the link sheet.
So then I think the way this might work best is, and I'm going to put this document on screen.
Uh-huh.
I think that, hold on, chat. We talk about like okay, so obviously we like talk about the word and like what it means and everything. And then also we you tell us like where it's explored.
Yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
I had sent you some PNGs of characters as well that explore these kinks and fetishes as like examples. So
I think I missed those. Let me move myself out of the way, which will take me 5 years. Oh God. Let me do this, or maybe I should come over. I'm gonna take your throne away. Not that you don't deserve it.
I'll move. It's fine.
No. You don't have to move.
Do you want me to be smaller? Am I
No.
too big?
I'm just letting you know that I'm Thanosing your throne so that we have more real estate to play with.
Are you just like gonna touch my butt? Is that? What this...
I mean, if you didn't know I already was, then I don't know what to tell you.
Oh my God!
I've been
don't
grabbing
touch
it
my-
ever since I came over here.
Oh my God!
Yep,
Look what you did.
that's what you signed on for, buddy.
Look what you did.
We're gonna put Moxie over here with chat. She's gonna vibe, and Moxie's always available too. I know this looks kind of small. Let me see. Let me do this. All right, and then you said you have images. I missed those. Is that in the
Yeah,
our
it's in
folder?
the,
Okay.
Yeah, it's in our folder. I basically went through, and the images are in kind of a good order, so you don't have to like worry about hunting for anything.
Okay, cool.
And I was just gonna kind of like go through the images and give you all some examples of like this is something that actually happens in comics, and like talk about the kink or fetish that they explore.
Okay, why are you giving me shit right now? There we are. Okay.
Superman is kind of a Superman. We're gonna talk about Superman.
Is this
in the question
is
about
this in the
Superman.
superhero fetish folder? Sorry to interrupt. And it starts with Angel.
Yes, exactly.
Okay, cool. So yeah, that.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So then let me do that, and then let me bring this down here, and let me do that, and then let me resize that. Everything takes 5,000 years. Okay. So you tell me. You tell me like, hey Prism, show the document. Hey Prism, show the picture, and we'll go from
Okay.
there.
I will turn off my glow so I don't take up as much real estate.
No, you're fine. You're fine.
Okay, so the image on screen that Prism was kind enough to grab is of one of the founding members of the X-Men. This is Angel, Warren Worthington III. He's one of the first 5 X-Men, and he's a rich boy. His whole mutant power is he has wings and he can fly. And then he gets emo and he turns blue and he gets metal wings and he hangs out at Hot Topic. But as far as kinks go, this is an actual page from an actual. This is part 1 of 2 of these images, so I can't show you the other one.
Oh, I'm interested.
Angel reunites with his girlfriend, who is the woman in his arms, and he flies up into the air. and proceeds to strip off their clothes and have wild sex in full view of their friends.
In the air?
In the air.
Oh, that's awesome.
So, on the document,
Yes.
We have a definition for exhibitionism.
Okay, let me...
And voyeurism. It's the very, very last one with all the definitions.
Okay. Is it on screen?
Let me look at the screen.
Oh, these aren't in order. So you say it's the last one on here?
It's the very last one, yes.
Voyeurism?
Voyeurism, yes.
Okay.
Do you want to read out the definition of voyeurism?
Voyeurism is... Exhibitionism is, well, there's a little bit of a difference, though. So this is saying exhibition is the act. Exhibitionism is the act of exposing. So voyeurism is what voyeurists watch exhibitionists. Voyeurism is the act of watching someone perform, whether they know it or not, a particular act with a sexual charge. And then, of course, exhibitionism is the act of exposing. This makes it look like you're saying that this makes it look like you're giving the definition of exhibitionism with voyeurism. So I'm just a little confused.
Oh, okay. It's exhibition,ism. I think I goofed there.
Okay,
Yeah,
so this is supposed to be
this is
exhibitionism? All right, cool.
Because Angel does this a lot. With
okay.
multiple partners.
So yeah, exhibitionism is the act of exposing in a public or semi-public context one's intimate parts, for example, the breasts, genitals, or buttocks. Do I have an educational tag on here? If not, I'm gonna put it on here right fucking now. Anyway, go ahead. Yes.
Angel's done this in multiple universes with multiple partners. Honestly, people have just said he just likes kind of exposing his body because a lot of times he is forced to like wear layers of clothing and hide his wings. So when he doesn't have to wear
hide his wangs. You said wangs.
Wings. You heard what you wanted to hear.
Hide his wang. Chat. One's in chat. If you heard Saku literally say hide his wangs.
I did not say wangs.
You said wangs.
I said wings.
Multiple wangs. We all heard wangs. Yep. One's in chat. All I see are ones. Yep. Mercego, you actually heard what you wanted to hear. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're fine. So like Angel is kind of a surprise, like and can you remind me what again is the difference between a kink and a fetish? Because I always forget the exact definition.
Yes. So kink versus fetish means well, at the core of both of those words, it has to be unconventional in its sexual charge. For example, kink is a type of act with a sexual charge, and it's unconventional. So like, and that can be a little subjective because people might say, oh, I'm so kinky, I like to be spanked. And someone else might go, that's not kinky at all. I like to be spanked while hanging from a chandelier and with corn cobs up my ass. And it's like, all right, well, your kink is not my kink. But it really just, kink is anything that is outside of what you would call the normal thing of sex. Like, a comfortable missionary. That is not kinky. That is a comfortable missionary. Cowgirl in a full cowgirl outfit with flaming nip-nops. And, you know, I don't know. Throw something else in there. I don't want to get banned. But, like, it is just an unconventional, sexy type of act. And kink also can be a thought. I mean, people can do kinky writing. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're actually...
Let my ass roam free. Let it Thank you.
That is a new soundbite. Thank you, Sky. So that is a kink. Okay. A fetish is something that one must have in order to achieve sexual arousal. So people misuse fetish all the time. They'll say, oh, I have a glasses fetish. And it's like, okay, if you have a glasses fetish, that means your partner and or partners have to be wearing glasses or you can't come. That's what that means. I have a glasses fetish. I have a I have a panties fetish. Okay, well, let's take that one for example. That means panties somehow have to be involved in sexy time for you in order for you to achieve sexual gratification. So a fetish is the thing that has to be there, and kink is the thing that you say that you are, that is unconventionally sexually charged. And people just confuse it because they're like, oh, I'm so kinky, I have a glasses fetish. It's like, that's not really being kinky to have your partner want to wear glasses. It can be a fetish. It can be a fetish. If you have to have glasses on every single partner that you have sexy time with, then fetish is an ultimate need. And kink is the thing that you desire from you or your partner that is in an unconventional sexual sense. That was a really long, I haven't been asked to define that in a long time, and that was way too fucking long. My God.
I liked it. I was here for it.
Yeah, I know.
For all the sapiosexuals in chat, you're welcome. We'll be talking about that one too.
Okay. Yep. Yeah, that was trending today. I was fucking happy. Holy fuck. It's like, my time has come. Anyway, go ahead.
Hopefully more than your time soon. So this is not he doesn't have to have this, but it's something that whenever the opportunity presents himself, he jumps at the chance to go in for it. And that's an example of, like, I think voyeurism or exhibitionism, in this case, exhibitionism especially, those are not like the most unusual. They're like, you've probably heard of those. We'll do some that are, we got a list here of characters.
We do.
Little...
Yeah, this is what you were just talking about, right, Angel? Yeah.
Yep. Speaking of the list, could you grab the image that is titled The Atom and Giganta? I think it is time.
I'll think about it.
Please.
I'll think about it. What are you gonna do for me?
What do you want?
We'll talk later. What did you want me to grab?
There's an image titled The Atom and Giganta.
The Atom and Giganta. Are we talking about my giant pussy?
I mean, that ties into the one we're about to talk about.
Okay,
in
cool.
Theory.
Cool. Rock on, rock on. All right, we'll carry on.
So, this is a panel from the Atom comic book. The Atom is a DC comic superhero. This is the second Atom. His name is Ryan Choi. The Atom basically shrinks. He has a belt so he can shrink to microscopic sizes. That's his whole deal. And Ryan has a thing for very big statuesque ladies, which is how he ends up going out with a character known as Giganta, who is one of Wonder Woman's enemies, whose power is to grow to massive heights, and she has a thing for small people. She also eats him at one point.
Like in a vor sense, or she actually literally eats him and he dies?
In a vor sense.
Is he in her womb?
He doesn't get that far. He just gets to the tummy.
Nice.
But these two are a really good example of the fetishes of macrophilia and microphilia.
Oh.
And
is that on our document?
It is, yeah. It's up from
I got
where
it.
we just looked at.
I got it. Keep talking.
Those steps. So these two go on a couple of dates and they end up a couple. Giganta actually dates two people who shrink at one point because she has to have it. She doesn't want to date you. She can't get satisfied if you're not smaller than her. She has no interest.
That is a fetish.
Yeah,
100%.
I feel like the Atom definitely has a little touch of it because him.
Your voice cut out for a second. What was that sentence?
He definitely also has a little bit of macrophilia because he likes the fact that she's a lot bigger than him.
Okay.
They also explore, if you scroll up, crush fetish.
Oh, yes. Where's that? That's up here. Yes.
Yep. And crush fetish is literally sexual arousal resulting from seeing things being crushed or being crushed yourself.
What's up?
Hey, don't pixelate! There's nothing! Stop pixelating my perfect ass! There's nothing pornographic going on, you assholes!
Sky, thank you. I was gonna say, Can you tell me with crush fetish, does that also have to do like crush me between your thighs, mommy kind of a thing? Is that?
It absolutely can, yeah.
Is it? Because that's more. I thought that was more like a. I mean, they literally don't want their skulls crushed.
Sometimes they do.
Oh, okay, okay. So that sounds like a kink, as well.
Yeah.
The whole crushing thing can be a kink. Okay.
Yeah, it's very much, and in a page I can't show you from the comic books, she talks about how she's like, I always have the impulse to just crush you, and he gets very blushy. And it's like
kind of like you do when you ask me to crush your head between my thighs.
No comment. Maybe yes.
Tucker, you're kind of blushing over there.
Any.
Okay. And I sometimes when you're tracking, it looks like your eye is kind of halfway closed, and it looks like you're like, no.
I'm not gonna comment about my eye. Thank you very much.
No, I mean on your model.
Yeah, no, it's
cute.
It's my thing. Thank you.
Yeah, it's cute. Okay, keep talking.
You're cute.
No, you shut up.
So this is like again, like also like Giganta kind of falls into something you had talked about earlier, where like you have these very like statuesque like buff ladies, Amazons, like big strong like death by snoo.
Yeah.
So Giganta's a really good sort of cross section for a lot of different kinks. The Atom macrophilia I think has become a lot more popular. Like you have a lot of Attack of the 50-Foot Woman.
Yes.
Microphilia I think is less common, but it's still definitely like like people who like to date someone who is just shorter than them, or literally someone who shrinks.
Yeah.
Because it's easier to find someone who's taller than you than someone who can shrink to microscopic sizes.
Yes. Okay. Very
so
cool.
that is another one that we have.
Okay. Which
there
image?
Is the one titled Beast.
Okay, got it.
And we're going to talk about monster lovers.
Ooh, monster fuckers.
What's
it called on the document? Because there's not monster here.
I didn't do a definition for this one because it's literally
monster fucking.
Monster fucking, yeah.
Ooh, I would on this here blue thing on the screen.
So he would also, I think, satisfy your sapiosexual kink. This is Dr. Henry McCoy.
Okay.
He has 27 PhDs.
Oh, I thought you were going to say 27 penises.
No. So, like...
I don't have 27 holes, but I'd figure out a way to make that work.
I mean, could you, like, timeshare them?
No. They're all mine. I'll make holes for him. Anyway, whatever. Go ahead. Sorry.
He started out as just this buff dude who was like super gymnastic, and then he drank a formula that made him more beastie, and he keeps becoming more bestial. Like he's had this is one of his forms. This is sort of when he went like AP feline-y, but he's had like a super simian form. He's had like a really hairy cat-like form. And this dude has had more relationships than you could shake a stick at. Like, and people.
When you say relationships,
he has dated people who specifically are interested in him because he is beastie.
Oh.
And then one time he made a formula to change back, and the person who he thought he was going to marry was like, "I'm not interested in you anymore." Because they just liked the monster aspect.
Oh God, that would be me. I know that would be me.
What? You think you dump him if you change back?
No, I'd be like... Sorry, my mouth isn't tracking very well. I had to put more light on. I think that if they got out of their monster form, I'd be like, sorry, can you go back in? I can't have sex with you because you're not... Now you're human. Ew, gross.
Did you when you watch Beauty and the Beast at the end when he changes back and you like change back
the Disney Beauty and the Beast?
The Disney
dude, what the fuck? He was so unattractive.
he's boring.
Well, so I mean, they made like a beautiful model boy, right? Like he's perfect, right? Like his face is perfect, his lips are perfect. I don't like perfect. And if you're paying attention in the movie and you're learning the lesson and you're actually paying attention, everyone on some level, I don't mean like you're super straight, man. I'm not making a comment on that, but I'm just saying like everyone's going to be attracted to the Beast in some way if you're paying attention. I don't know that Disney expected everyone to actually hate the human form though, because everything I've ever heard or read about, everyone's like, the prince sucked, his human form sucked, the Beast was way better. And yeah, I mean, you fall in love with him because he's so fucking human. And then when he turns human, it's like, oh, now you look like a human. Ew.
I mean, I have no interest in being Vigo's human. I'm here for like the big, hairy, scary monster with a heart of gold, and that's Hank.
Yeah. Side note.
What?
Bram Stoker's Dracula, the film.
Mm-hmm.
The sex scene
Yeah.
when they're like in the coffin.
Oh.
Never
I haven't
taking
seen
my
Nosferatu
pants
yet,
off
yeah.
so fast. Oh my god, that was so hot. I'm sorry, that doesn't really have anything to do with what we're talking about. Carry on.
I mean,
nope.
the character in that scene kind of has something to
Not
do with
really.
these.
I just wanted to
Similar.
overshare as usual. Go ahead. I'm sorry. We have so many things to talk about. Please continue. I'm sorry.
Right, I love you.
Coffin ideas.
Oh my god.
Okay.
This is what you talked about recently, but I want to bring it up anyway. There's an image of a black cat, if you would grab that for us.
Yeah. Black cat. Ooh, boy, howdy. Hi.
Yeah. Yeah. I have a lot of things to say about Felicia.
Yeah, sexy.
A hot lady with palish hair who is a bit of a brat.
Oh. Oh, well, do we have any similarities?
Also, they're both buff.
Oh, maybe we're sisters.
Felicia has a couple of you talked about this with Freya, so I didn't want to spend too much time on it, but she has a big thing for mask play.
Yes, we did do a mask kink fetish stream with Freya. Is the VOD out yet?
I have that one. I can post that later this week.
Oh, no, I wasn't like asking for, you don't have to like tell me when you're doing it. I'm just, yes or no. It's not
out, yeah.
Cool. So yeah, the VOD, we'll have the VOD up soon. And yeah, that was a cute stream. Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, you're good. Because like she starts dating Spider-Man, and Spider-Man's like, being Peter Parker's like, I'm in love with you. I want to take my mask off and I want to get married and buy a minivan. And Felicia's like, I like your other things. Like, I want to swing around the city. I'm not interested in I don't want to pay taxes with you.
I mean, who wants to pay taxes with anybody?
I mean, we both saw everywhere, everything all at once. So the answer to that question.
Oh God. By the way, Lectra, thank you for the 7 stream streak. I really appreciate it. If the coffin is jumping and moving around, don't do anything and ignore perfectly normal. Sure. Okay, go ahead.
Felicia she's very buff, which people are like, oh god, I like Felicia's abs. Felicia gave me a fetish.
Really?
I can point directly at her and blame her for one fetish I have to this day for nicknames.
What is it?
Literally, I just if somebody I'm into calls me a nickname or pet name, it is. I like it.
Nice. Okay. Nice.
Because she always calls Spider-Man Spider.
Aw, that's cute.
Yeah.
So what word do we associate
With Felicia.
Felicia with? Yeah.
Just mask play. I wanted to just throw her up as an example because, again, she is kind of the definitive go-to of mask play, and it's just one of the ones that we had kind of gone over a bit. It is literally just is sexual arousal involving masks.
Yeah. Where is Felicia on here on the characters?
We have a video if you want to show the video of her.
Oh shit. Oh my god, where's that?
If you scroll down to media.
Oh god, I haven't looked at these. I'm sorry. We
That's
are
okay.
not going to get through all these, but we can try.
I know. I know. You're good.
Where?
It's the very, very, very last one. Spider-Man and Black Cat mask play.
Copy. Okay.
Triggered off by blush. And Felicia's being a brat. Prism, do you steal jewels too?
If they're glittery, yeah. Because they're supposed to, I'm not really stealing though, they're rightfully
I
mine.
had in mind for tonight, but I guess I should respond. My spider sense.
Look how buff she is. God.
Yeah.
Come, spider.
Who are you?
Just a stray black cat.
You're definitely getting enough vitamins.
Silly spider. Cats always land on their feet. Hey, I was just being curious. I wanted to see if I was as strong as you.
Well, you know what they say about curiosity.
Indeed. I also know the value of surprise. Sorry, Spider. I want to know just who's behind your mask.
No, not his mask.
Oh
No, this isn't what I want after all. It'll be far more rewarding when you take the mask off for me willingly. Till next time.
Come on, get on there! Whoever that woman was, she gives new meaning to the word knockout. Oh, I'm out of here.
no. Nice.
And a cool side note about that version of the character, she got the super soldier serum like Captain America did. So that's why she's like, she has another form. She goes from like, you know, younger female character to like super buff, and she can change back and forth.
Nice.
We gotta talk about Black Widow.
Yes, I am trying to arrange. Come on, you fucking. I'm fighting with OBS on something.
Oh, you're cold.
Oh, come on, OBS. Come on. Come on, OBS. It's not real. There we go. Okay. Sorry. Where are we going? What are we doing?
Can we grab Black Widow?
Mm-hmm. Can we?
Yeah, that's why she's so buff trained. She got the super soldier serum. They were like, well, this might kill you or it might make you a super soldier. Let's inject a socialite. I mean, that's what you do. You always have a spare socialite just laying around.
Oh, yeah. 100%. Flashlight, socialite. Yeah.
So this is an actual panel from a comic book with Deadpool and Black Widow hanging out. Prism, I'm tempted to read out what Deadpool's dialogue box says. Do you mind?
No, not at all.
Okay, so Deadpool saying, background, he has basically kidnapped Black Widow and gagged her and tied her up. He's like, sorry about tying you up and gagging you, but I don't know, is it just me or did you kind of like it? And then Black Widow's like, a little bit.
A little, yes. At least she's honest.
So Black Widow is, of course, like, you know, she's an Avenger, she's a spy, she's like really, really skilled. She is very subby in her sexual aspects. You know, she's often portrayed as being tied up. She likes being gagged.
Sorry, I'm trying to pause that while you're talking.
Oh, you're good. You know, a couple, like, she's been with Bucky, she's been with Deadpool, she's been with the Hulk. So yeah, she's a subby sub, which I really wanted to show that because we had talked about this a lot, and you brought this up where people will be like, "Oh, you're a sub, so you must just be a little bottom," and it's like, dude, she will kick you in the face.
Yeah. Which is there a definition that goes with Black Widow?
I would submissive.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's There's a lot of misconception about a submissive. Is that displayed in the video, by the way?
Yes, it is.
Okay, let's watch it.
Okay.
Oh shit. Never mind. I fucked that up. Go back. There we are.
I'm in the
Okay.
middle of an interrogation. This moron is giving me everything.
I don't give everything.
Look, you can't pull me out of this right now.
Barton's been compromised.
Let me put you on hold.
It's such a great scene.
I love this.
I saw nothing submissive in that. You mean because she was tied up and playing a part?
Because she's like, yeah, she's
Yeah.
tied up, she's playing the role, she's submissive, and then like she goes straight to like, I am submissive in a certain context when I choose to be with the people I choose to be submissive with.
Yeah.
And the rest of the time, I will beat your ass.
Yeah, so submissive is the behavior and bottom is the position, So people will use the terms submissive and bottom to mean the exact same thing. And they will use, dominant and top to mean the same thing. And it's a lot of the times that's correct. A dominant person is probably going to be on top of the submissive person sexy time because the dominant's being dominant, the submissive is being submissive. But the submissive can also be, like Lecter pointed out, a power bottom, which technically, like, in the position of a power bottom, the submissive person's actually on top. They're still receiving the act because a bottom just means you are taking it, and a top means you are giving it. But there are ways to take things and really be dominant, and there's also ways to still give things and be submissive. And that really gets into like straight up sexual positions. But so that's one thing that I always like to correct me, like, oh, you're such a bottom. It's like that's not really, like, I don't like it when people try to use that as an insult. It's just, you're ignorant is what you are. But because they use it synonymously. Is that the word? Synonymously, simultaneously,
Yeah.
or interchangeably. There we go.
Honestly.
Yeah, interchangeably with the word with weak. You're a bottom, you're submissive, you're weak. You're a top, you're dominant, you're an asshole. And that's like not the fucking case at all. There's also just tons of variants of dom. There's soft doms, there's hard doms, there's like I said, with submissives, there's absolute like subby submissives and there's power bottom submissives. Anyway, I could talk about this forever, but
Please do.
yeah, well, yeah, sure. In a true submissive dominant relationship, the person with all the power is the submissive person. If you're in an actual like BDSM relationship, and you have agreed to terms in terms of like what your scene is and what you're doing with your partner and performance and all that, the submissive is the one who calls all the shots. And I mean, both of you have to agree to it because the dom has to be okay with it too. But in terms of who's receiving, whatever's going on, it might look like the submissive person is weak, but that's the role play. They're actually like, no, I've actually agreed to be tied up and gagged and what have you. And they actually hold all the power there. So I like talking about that with BDSM because there's just so many different levels of role play that you can do. And then there's just a lot of misconceptions and people getting hurt by not understanding, what those variants are. Anyway, the end.
Right. Yeah, and like you had said, like there's like pleasure doms and there's service doms and there's like it's like it feels like sometimes people are saying like you're either peanut butter or you're jelly, and no, there's a lot of variance in those things.
Yeah.
And
I think that's what they were trying to get away with. And I've never seen Shades of Grey. I've never seen it. But I think that I know, and every time I mention it, people puke. But I think that's the concept, right? Where it's like kink is not black or white. It's all sorts of shades of gray. I don't want to use it within context of that film, but I can't say Shades of Grey and not have everyone think that I'm talking about it. I'm not trying to. I just mean Shades of Grey, like shades of gray, it can be a business term too when you're talking about shades of gray is a term. It wasn't born with that movie or book series. Shades of gray just means a lot of different variables. And I cut you off and I'm so sorry. Hi, Big Red.
Oh no, you're good. That movie just traumatizes me because I was working at a movie theater when it came out, and I had to walk grown men to their cars because women were just scaring the shit out of them.
That's so ignorant.
They'd be like, this lady in the movie would be like, ma'am, you've been tapping people with your little riding crop. We're gonna give this back to you at the end of the movie.
What?
And I had like
people brought sex toys?
They brought crops, like riding crops. They brought little like flails. They brought like little ticklers. And they would wear masks and they'd be like in the thing waving stuff around and hooting. This dude, Prism, this guy was like 6'5". His arm was like as thick as my torso. This was like a big bodybuilder dude. And he came out and he's like, I don't feel safe when you walk me to my car and these ladies won't leave me alone.
Baby.
And I'm like, and I went in and I'm like, you're all out of here. I called the cops that were on duty.
Oh my God, this story is getting worse.
I walked him to the car.
Oh, I would have ridden that dick, man. Let me make you feel safe, baby. No, that's so awful. Like, if you want to get your group together, you want to do a cosplay, right? You want to get your group of friends together and you want to go fucking do whatever. That's fine. Keep it within your group, but don't fucking impose that shit onto other people. That is so fucking inappropriate. God, I feel so sorry for that guy.
Right, and that's why I always try to remember, like, you know, like the big thing with like kinks. It's like, this guy went to go see this movie, and it's like it's consent. Consent is essential.
Yeah.
It is imperative.
Yep.
To everything you do in the kink world.
Thank you for saying what, because like people say consent is key. No, it's not key. It's imperative. It's not key. It's not a fucking thing that you figure out. It's a thing that you fucking do. It's imperative.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Like, if you don't have consent, it's not a kink or a fetish. It's
just fucking illegal, like emotionally and lots of other ways.
Yeah, exactly. So I wanted to show
Star. Here, I feel bad for sneaking in snacks. I know, like I drop a napkin and it rolls under the aisle and I crawl my hands and knees to get it. I feel bad for that at the movie theater. And here people are fucking trying to, that's just so wrong.
People get wild. We talked about this when we did the Fear stream
Yep.
with Atomic. Yeah, like I have fun movie stories.
Yeah,
I
you
have an
did.
important
You did.
question to ask you, actually.
Yeah.
So, Superman, Clark Kent.
Mm.
Do you think he's vanilla?
Well, I haven't read any of the comic books, so I only know Clark Kent from the Superman movies. Is that okay?
Okay.
I didn't
Yeah, that's fine.
watch the TV series Superman or whatever it was called, Smallville.
Yeah.
Do I think he's... Sorry, did you ask me if he was kinky? What'd you say?
Do you think he's vanilla or kinky?
I think... well, okay, I have two answers there.
Okay.
So I think he's portrayed as vanilla because he's supposed to be the straight-laced, glasses, suit, you know. I mean, he's a little bit of the absent-minded professor because he's purposely acting like an idiot so that people don't recognize him as being Superman because Superman has all his shit together, right? Because he has to, because he's a superhero. So I would say he's portrayed as a vanilla. And by the way, guys, when I use the word vanilla, I don't mean that to mean, because people use that word very derogatorily. I don't know if that's a word, derogatorily. I made it a word.
It is now.
It is now. I actually ran a vanilla stream years ago with Spinella, who is it's just spider. It was a really informative stream, and I wanted to do a vanilla versus kinky stream because vanillas are valid too. Like just because they're not into anything kinky doesn't mean that they're not sexual creatures. And I just hate stigmas. I really, really cannot stand somebody trying to impose something on someone else because they don't like it or understand it. It just pisses me off. So I would say that maybe Clark Kent appears to be vanilla, but man, I bet he's a goddamn freak, you know? But then he turns into Superman. Superman's a freak too. I don't know how to answer that. I feel like he's portrayed as a vanilla, but I feel like because he looks so like subby and like absent-minded professor that he'd want to be like absolutely fucking destroyed. So I don't know.
Well, if you would do me a favor and grab an image from the folder titled Superman and Lois.
Oh, is he tied up? Is the Lois time up?
We're gonna answer this
I
question.
fucking know. I fucking know, because you know he has to be, and that is like, that. If we're going like textbook submissive, that's similar to me too, because I'm strong-willed and I run a few businesses and I've got IRL stuff behind, like VTubing has always been sort of like a part-time thing for me, which is why I've never really been able to devote more time to it. That's not a brag. That's just a situation that I'm in. Mm-hmm. But when that's all done with, I want you to like dominate me. So, if that's what we're about to look at, then I'm gonna be like,
I'm gonna set this up while you grab it.
I grabbed it.
So, in this scene, this is their son, young Jonathan. He's going to look for board games. And he finds something else in his parents' closet.
Yeah. Are those chains?
They are chains, yes.
Yeah.
And a collar, a leather collar, and a big ass and a cape. And that's the whole outfit.
And a big ass. Who has a big ass?
A big ass.
Oh, I thought you said big ass. I'm like, I know. I'm like, yes, I have a big ass. Why are we talking about me again?
We haven't seen it in a while.
There you go.
So this outfit, Superman basically, like, he goes into space and he does stuff. He went into space and he got captured and they made him wear this outfit and he flew home in it.
My
And
ass roam free. Let it roam. Thank you.
Now Lois and Clark keep it in the closet and they do role play stuff, and I love that. I love that, like, because like Lois and Clark are. You're okay. They're like, they're like one of the most iconic couples in comics. And it's like, yes, Lois totally doms Clark, who can push a planet out of orbit.
Yep, sounds about right.
And they've got costumes, and they're like, she's just like, the board games are. Let's go look. I'm gonna peg your dad later.
Oh, your voice cut out, but I still got it. That's great. I knew it. Well, there's that new film out, and you bet your fucking ass I want to see it. I'm a huge fan of Nicole Kidman. I think she's a fantastic actress, and she's in that new movie. I don't know if it's hit the streaming services yet, but it's called Baby Girl.
Oh.
And that's what it's about. She is I don't know anything else about the film, and if you do, please don't spoil it in chat, because I know there is an actual plot to the movie. But the premise, which you can find out in 5 seconds, so this is not spoiling. She is a top executive in some kind of firm. She might be the CEO, or she's the president, she's the owner, she's just a top executive businesswoman. And she is fucking the shit. And she meets this person who I don't know if I don't think he's an intern. I don't know what he is. I don't really know that much about it. I just know that he comes in and they start to get involved, and at first she's like, who the fuck you think you're talking to? Like, I could fucking have you removed. And he'd be like, try it. And then she'd be like, I'm listening. And it's that kind of thing. And so then she becomes his baby girl, and it's adorable. But I think there might be a lot of pain involved. Like, I don't know that they figure it out in the end. Like, I don't know what happens. But anyway, yeah, it's the concept that you're talking about, where it's like you're strong, but then like, in role play, there's other needs to be fulfilled that you can't fulfill as normal you.
Mm-hmm. Which brings us back to the big overarching thing of superheroes and like the duality of identity. Public with everyone versus who you are in private with people you choose to share that side of yourself with.
Yeah.
Speaking of private stuff, we have another fun one. We talked about subs. There is an image titled Emma Frost, if you would grab that for us.
Okay, wait. First, I'm going to grab myself.
Okay.
Because I just think everyone should probably be looking at my ass. Hi.
Hi.
Hi. It's my profile.
Hi.
All right, I'm a little concerned about a little bit too much nipple protruding, so I'm going to do that because I don't want to get reported. But let me go to Ima Frost. Ima Frost.
Ima Frost.
Hey, stop it! Oh my god, you're making it look really bad! Stop it! Fucking chat! God. I don't want to pay out Emma Frost! Nobody's getting paid enough for this!
I mean, Emma might be into it.
Oh my god. Chat, you dicks. Okay, go ahead.
At last the roof goes on.
Shut- fucking-
Nothing can go wrong. Oh no, it all went wrong.
Oh my god.
Oh, you shot me in the ass!
Son of a bitch. Okay. There's the hottie.
So this is Emma Frost,
Oh,
former member of the Hellfire Club, which we could do a whole thing about the Hellfire Club. They are freaks.
Ow! And don't forget to tell me, like, if you want me to pull up a video, okay?
I do have a video. We're gonna look at it in a sec, but I wanted to I want to lead into
Go,
Emma.
do it.
Emma is an X-Men. She is one of the most powerful telepaths in the world. She can turn into a diamond form, which gives her super strength and also basically invulnerability. The cool things with Emma are she, again, like a lot of these characters touch on multiple kinks and fetishes. The two I wanted to bring up with Emma, she's a dom. She's just like full on dom. She will like collar you up. Any room Emma walks into, she's in charge. She would dom any character. She will not bottom. She is in charge.
She is not a switch.
But she is also a nice dom. Generally.
I mean, that's a misconception. Not all doms are, fuck you, I'm gonna fuck your shit up, I'm a dom. Like, not all of them are like that. Like, there are some wonderful soft doms who aren't interested in just fucking breaking you, which, if you want that, go for it. But some of them are like, oh, I'm dominant, but I'm a soft dom. Anyway, go ahead, sorry.
Right, I apologize. I meant to say soft dom more than the other thing. But
Got it.
She's like, she actually, like, you know, forms relationships with the people who are subs for her. And is very focused on like kind of like helping them to actualize. She's kind of like, I'm gonna dom you and also make sure that you take your medicine. And they're like, I'm gonna fix your life. Your life is a mess, and you need me to like step in and help. Like, what are you doing?
That's really cute the way you're describing it.
Like, it's like, oh, just picture Cyclops standing next to like his wife's grave being like, I'm sad and I'm subby and I don't know what to do. And she's just like, you're really cute. You're mine now. Put this collar on and stop asking questions.
Aww.
And I'm like, that's why I like them as a couple. Because she's just like, yes, I love him. He's my sub. No one pushes him around. I take care of him in every way. And he takes care of me in every way, and I like that. And it's a nice relationship.
Can you comment on Brian the Bomb's comment about she made someone orgasm instantly with her telepathy?
She also made Captain America call her mommy.
And can we go back to the telepathy?
Yeah, we're gonna talk about the telepathy because that kind of delves into like hypno stuff. Okay. Emma likes to use her telepathic powers for sexual endeavors. She will like make people she's hypnotized people. And I wanted to use her because hypno kink is a lot of times it's portrayed as like a bad guy power, so this is a positive portrayal of hypno kink, where she'll be like, you know, I'm going to make you be hypnotized or telepathically controlled to have a very positive sexual experience with me. And then sometimes she also does it to yes, she did. HFO is a thing. Google is your friend.
We can't say what HFO stands for?
I don't think we can.
DM it to me?
Sure. I will DM it to you. Give me one moment.
Because I don't know what that acronym means. Let me see. Oh, that's okay.
You think we can say
well,
that?
because we're not being down bad. Like, this is an educational stream. So hand-free orgasm. I mean, I've done those before too. That just like coming without hands, right?
Right. Emma makes other people do that.
Oh.
With her telepathy.
And wow, and they're probably like, well, how the fuck did that happen?
So we do have a video of Emma doing some things. We can show this. This is safe.
Okay.
The video is titled Emma Frost because
why not?
why wouldn't it be?
Because why? Because why wouldn't it be?
Why wouldn't it be?
Why would it not be? Bratomic sent me some juicy pictures of Superman. Holy shit.
She sent me some too.
God
Yeah,
damn it.
there's. Well, and while you're grabbing that, there's a whole label. DC Comics tried to do a whole label where they were going to make comics purely for adults, and you see Batman's weenus.
Like literally their wing?
Literally his penis. Yeah, his wiener's out.
I mean, his fucking outfit is like.
He's fully frontal nudity.
You always see his, yeah. Okay, let me scoot over a little bit. All right.
Am I in the way?
Nope, you are not. Here we go.
Okay.
Nice trick.
Что это? Кто вы? Черт!
Go to sleep.
Oh. 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 Okay.
Yeah, I can turn into other stuff too.
You, what?
I can turn into other stuff too.
You, what, like what?
I can do this.
Wait, what is that around your head?
It's my magic powers.
All of them?
Pretty much, yeah.
Like a little solar system, a little Saku solar system?
Little Saku solar system.
I
yeah.
love it.
And my eyes change color too.
Ooh, pretty.
So to give context, that's from a scene called X-Men First Class.
Okay.
Emma is hypnotizing this dude. I was worried we couldn't show the rest of it because it would get a little risque.
Okay.
But you see here, this dude basically thinks he's having sex with Emma Frost, and she's just like, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'm just gonna make him think that I'm doing that. And then Xavier and Magneto bust in, and she's just like sitting there like, hi. So I think so, like, yeah, I wanted to show like Hypno Kink because like there's a lot of really, I think Hypno Kink is one that gets a lot of bad press and like mischaracterization, very similar to Dom's. There is a lot of misinformation out there, so I wanted to show a positive character to look into that if it's something you want to explore.
Yeah, I'd also had run a Hypno Kink, well, it's hypnotherapy / Hypno Kink stream with our good friend. She rebranded. She went by Secret Subject back then, and now she is Paranorma, and she's precious. And she is a licensed hypno. Oh, I'm gonna say this wrong. One of them she's licensed, and one of them she's skilled. And I don't want to say which one because I can't remember, but it's either Hypno Kink or Hypnotherapist. One of them she's licensed, one of them she's skilled. She's skilled in both, obviously, but one of them she literally has a license for. And we were talking about how much misinformation. And it's so funny because right before we ran the stream together, and I think I talked about this on stream, it was a stream actually that I ran with her and Hexacorp. Hex actually is, I'd have to Google. They coined the term, I don't remember.
Dronification?
Yes, thank you. Jesus, my memory. Dronification, yeah. Hex is amazing, and they were guests with me on a stream, and I had I can't remember if it was a stream with Hex and Secret or if it was just me. Anyway, I had just watched a movie that still unfortunately is streaming, I think on Netflix, and I think it's called either something like Hypnosis, Hypnotic, or it's Stupid. It's called Stupid. And it is about a bad doctor who performs hypnosis on his patients. But it's so outlandish because he'll literally be like, stop, and the person will stop in their tracks as if they can't move at all. And that's not what hypnosis is.
Yeah, no.
You know, and he does a lot of very bad things without consent, you know, because the whole thing is about like against these people's will is him performing his hypno bullshit. And I was like, it was literally offensive. And Secret's like, I will never watch. She's like, that offends me too, because people get scared of trying things like hypnosis, which hypnosis has helped lots of people from like, you know, it's used to stop smoking. It's used for other habits. Like people study the art of hypnosis to help people. And then there's the whole hypno kink side, which is very positive for people who are into it. So shit like that, if people would understand that it's just fantasy, then I don't have a problem with that art. But because people misunderstand that, I feel like films like that are dangerous. I mean, it's not for me to judge whose art is putting out what art, but I also know the difference between fiction and, you know, the real thing. So I was able to look at that movie and go, wow, this is so dumb. But I worry about other people going, oh my God, hypnosis and hypno kink is so dangerous. Look at this. You know, I get worried that they don't understand that.
Yeah, and it creates like a negative stigma, like you had said. And here's a fun fact: after you did your first stream with Secret, I got really curious about hypno kink, and I checked out a bunch of her content, and I was like, this is really cool. So that's one of the things I've always loved about your kink streams is you create a safe space with people who know what they're talking about, and me, who can then come in and
Saku! Don't do that. Who else better knows what they're talking about than what we're talking about tonight with you as the primary educational person?
Oh my God.
Sorry, every time that comes on, I have to dance. Anyway, go ahead.
So yeah, I want, because like hypnosis and like mind control are usually like, oh, it's a bad guy power, and there's like a bunch of them, and I'm like, I want to show a positive one, and I think Emma is like, she literally is like, Spider-Man, you're gonna go home, you're gonna eat a meal, you're going to feel no stress or guilt for a full night and get a good night's rest.
Yeah, that's cute.
And I'm like, I like this.
Yeah.
And then she also was like, I need you to beat the shit out of these 6 ninjas. And he was just passing by, and she's just like, your life sucks. I need to fix you.
That's great.
If you could grab Harley Quinn, because we talked about Giganta already.
Yeah.
And
I can grab Harley Quinn.
I love Emma. Emma is one of my favorite X-Men. I got in. Emma became like, you know, came in and people were like, oh, she's, you know, like she used to be a bad guy, and I'm like, 90% of the X-Men used to be bad guys.
Yeah.
Like, except for Cyclops, Iceman, Beast, Angel, and Jean Grey, almost half of them are like, I used to be an assassin. Now I can mow the lawn. So of course we have Harley Quinn. PhD wielding Olympic gymnast, started off, you know, as a sidekick henchwoman on the DC animated series, and now she's like a tentpole of all things DC Comics. I think you would struggle to find anyone who doesn't know who Harley Quinn is. You got to add something to Harley or Atomic? What do you want to add to Harley? While Atomic is doing her thing. So I picked Harley because I think she's an interesting example of, and I might say this wrong, cholerophilia. And we do the definition of this.
Yeah, that's up here. Cholerophilia. Where is it? Oh, cholerophilia. It's a So paraphilia is a sub definition of, I forget exactly. Oh, let me just real quickly, because I'm not able to, like, not that I'm not able, but okay. Paraphilia involves sexual arousal to atypical objects, situations, and or targets. But that's not necessarily a bad thing. It just, like, some of it, obviously, anything can be bad if you want it to be. But it just really just means like atypical. So anyway, go ahead. Now that I've explained what paraphilia, because this says cholerophilia is a paraphilia toward clowns. That's definitely atypical. Can I get some clown emotes, please?
So yeah, it is literally, you know, that leans towards you are aroused by clowns. And of course, Harley Quinn, for a lot of her career, she has like a clown look. You can see, and I like this image. Harley Quinn's various looks through the years, and you know she's changed. Stuff's gone away, stuff's been added, but she's always kind of had like the clown elements still there. Oh my god, there's so many clown emotes.
Argonian, atypical. Doesn't atypical just mean the opposite of typical? Like, atypical literally is not typical, right? So, like, uncommon, right?
Yeah.
Haku? Okay, yeah, just checking.
Yeah, exactly. And Pink Bubble Witch, yes, we watched The Cave Crusader in Prism's Discord. So yes, I am familiar with it. It was a really cool show. I didn't choose to show that because, again, a lot of hypnosis is, and the hypnosis in that is not portrayed as positive and doesn't satisfy these safe, sane, and consensual characteristics. So
yeah,
we veered away from that. There's tons of hypno kink that is like bad guy stuff that isn't kink. It's just people doing mind control.
That mind control, that's different. I hate that mind control and hypnosis is considered to be the same thing. It's like people saying that submissives are weak. They aren't the same thing. Mind control is something else entirely. Mind control is bad. Bad, very bad.
Yep.
Mind control, the very definition of mind control is that it's non-consensual. Like, it's bad.
Right, unless you're the Hulk when he goes to see a licensed therapist named Doc Samson, and he's like, I want to have my mind, I want to be hypnotized, and I want to have my mind controlled so that I don't accidentally hurt someone.
Yeah, it's different. Yeah, but like, well, yes, right. I mean, everything can be consented to, and everything can be not consented to.
Right.
Mind control, I just think of cults where it's like people are in like situations where, because mind control is a real thing. It's not a superpower. You can absolutely dominate someone's mind with the power of suggestion. And I'm not talking about the good hypnosis kind. I mean, like, really taking control of someone, and that's what they do in cults. And so mind control is a scary thing. Anyway, go ahead.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So I did just want to touch on Harley for a minute.
Yeah.
And then we have another interesting one from DC Comics. If you could grab the image for Livewire.
For what?
Livewire.
Livewire. Okay, and what is the?
The definition we're going to be looking at for Livewire is, I'm grabbing it. It is. I'm going to try to say this word as carefully as I can. It's erotic electrostimulation.
Oh, boy, howdy. Okay. Gee, I wonder what Livewire's about.
Yeah. Livewire is also a huge brat, which I know you talked about with Aurora. She's just like the biggest brat ever.
She looks a little bratty.
She also has a latex costume, which I want to talk about latex a little bit, and I have an example, but it's just like every character's like a skin tight outfit, like sculpted. So Livewire used to be a morning radio personality who hates Superman, and then she gets hit by lightning, and of course she gets lightning powers. And what does she do? She proceeds to brat all over Metropolis.
I mean, it's kind of written that way.
I mean, and she got the lipstick, and you can see Superman behind Prism is like looking at her, and she's literally just mocking him. Screens like, what are you gonna do?
You want to watch this?
The Livewire? Yes, please.
Okay.
Dan! Hey, Terp!
Inspector, is the SCU really prepared to deal with Livewire?
If that short circuit shows her mug anywhere in this town, I will personally
Pucker up and plant a big wet one right on her lips.
Uh-oh. That's great.
I love Dan's reaction. He's just like, not like, ow. He's just like, what? I'm like, Dan, did you just discover a king?
That's great.
Dan!
That's great.
Do you want to read out the definition of this one?
Yeah, sure. Okay. What's it called again?
Erotic electrostimulation.
Yeah, sexual practice involving the application of electrical stimulation to the nerves of the body. Yeah, it's pretty much what's going on there.
And they do have some fun toys and things if you want to explore that safely without like live wire running up, you know.
Yeah.
I mean,
that you get into some of those extreme kinks, and I don't mean extreme as in bad or extreme as in like, I just mean extreme, like dealing with like fucking power tools and like electricity and shit. You better fucking know what you're doing.
seek a professional and someone who knows what they're doing.
Yeah, just fuck an electrician.
I mean, is that the same?
If they're kinky.
Do you think, like, have you seen the YouTube dude who, like, makes bad electrical stuff and he shocks himself? It's a bit. He's not.
I am not talking about that dude. I do not want that guy near me with any of his fucking... Nope.
You wouldn't let him, like, smack you on the butt with his electric guitar?
God, no, I'd die. I would die.
But yeah, like, I like Livewire because, you know, like, again, a lot of these will touch on a couple things, but, like, total brat, as you can see, goes out of her way to brat. She brats all over everybody. You know, you have the latex, which is like, okay, she knew what she was doing. And she's just like, she's in like a lot of episodes of various animated series. She always kind of flaunts her, like, I can do what I want. And then Superman shows up.
Train, you're fired.
Oh my God, Train.
L Train, oh my God.
What the hell, dude?
L Train, Jesus Christ.
Because this was trendy today, can we grab the image of Mr. Terrific and talk about sapiosexuality?
Of course.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm. So that is...
Yeah, before she had power, she had a goth look. Just a rubber suit. I mean... Just be safe.
Mm-hmm.
Don't like, you know, don't just like go buy a Violet Wand town.
A violent what? Your voice is cutting out.
Violet Wand, it's that...
Oh, no, I know what that is, but all I heard was wand.
So this character is Mr. Terrific. He is one of the smartest men, if not the smartest, in the DC Comics universe.
What makes him so smart?
His brain.
Yeah, but like, what is he smart about? Like math and shit?
He is a mathematician. He has 14 PhDs.
Oh.
He's an Olympic athlete.
Oh.
He invented those little black balls. He calls them T-spheres that have like all kinds of tools and gadgets that he uses to like fight crime. After he suffered a personal tragedy, he was inspired by the original Mr. Terrific to carry on the legacy of fair play and to fight crime rather than letting his depression destroy him.
What happened to the Mr. Terrific before him?
He got old and passed away.
Okay. So some superheroes are mortal.
Yeah, a lot of them. Wildcat, who Ted Grant is also in the DC universe. He has 9 lives. He's died a bunch of times.
Is he a cat?
He wears a cat costume.
Is that why he has 9 lives?
That was literally, yeah. They like one time they were fighting some dudes, and it's like the Flash and Ted Grant and Green Lantern, and they're both beat up, and they're like, we can't get out of here unless one of us dies. And they look at Ted, and he's like, you guys are dicks. So they're like, we'll bring you right back, and he's like, what if it doesn't? And they're like, what if it works though? Like, I'm gonna haunt you both if this doesn't work. Which would be a great one to talk about spectrophilia, but he came back from the dead. So I grabbed Mr. Terrific because I think he's a really good example of sapiosexuality. Which, Prism, you know a lot about that one. Would you like to read the definition of sapiosexuality?
I mean, it's just being attracted to people who are fucking smart. I mean, sure, I can read it. I can find it. Oh, hello. I highlighted it and then I scrolled past it. Sapiosexuality is a sexual identity to describe individuals whose sense of attraction is tied to intellect, intelligence, or intellectual connections between persons.
Yep.
Smarty pants!
I love that was trendy today because I was like, I wasn't going to have that And then I was like, no, we're doing that now.
Yeah.
And I grabbed
That's
Mr. Terrific because, like, dude is smart. He's a billionaire. He started his own business. He's a nice guy.
Did they ever like pair him up with anyone? He probably doesn't have time. He can't have time for a relationship.
He's dated a couple people. He dated Power Girl for a while.
Did it go well?
Do any comic book
No.
romances go well long term?
No, but his especially wouldn't be able to go. He doesn't have time.
He really doesn't. He's really busy. He hangs out with the Justice Society a lot. They put him on a team with Plastic Man, and Plastic Man drove him berserk. Because he would just like turn into a spring, and he'd be like, "Get out of my lab. You are not sapiosexual. You are just annoying. Go away." Yeah, I would say it's a kink or a fetish. Kink of a witch.
Well, so sapiosexuality is not typically described as a kink. I might have said that a second ago because I might have done that. But it would typically be more of a fetish. But however, you can absolutely incorporate kink play into a sapiosexually charged ERP. I myself have done that, and it's super fun. Like you and your partner pretending like you're attending a class of some sort, and then things get freaky. And so, yeah. So I mean, and yeah, you could say, oh, I'm kinky, I'm into sapiosexuality, which would mean that you do kink infused type of sexual encounters with that in mind. So, but yeah, you wouldn't typically say sapiosexuality is a kink, but someone's not necessarily wrong if they do phrase it that way. It's just, actually, yeah, blah, blah, blah.
I like that though.
Yeah.
Is it like, and like, I am not an expert on sapiosexuality, so this is a question for me. Would you say that like, if you're doing like a role play that's a sapiosexual focused role play, like, would just taking a class apply if you are sapiosexual?
You have to get off. So remember, with all kinks and fetishes, at the core of what they are, there's a sexual charge to them. That's why you wouldn't just have like, oh, I have a fetish for desks. Okay, if you say that means you have to fuck on a desk. The kink and fetish does not exist without a sexual charge. And I'm using the word charge. You could use the word connotation or tone. So if you're into sapiosexuality, you might seek out a class or a role play. But just like chemistry is probably not making you jerk off, but like
maybe
well, listen, I'm not here to judge your stoichiometry. If you want to fucking get off with your protons and atoms and beakers and shit.
Put me on the periodic table and tell me I'm a good boy.
Listen, I don't know what PR means on the actual periodic table, but in my pussy, PR means prism. Where am I going with this? Anyway.
Oh my god.
I don't know. That was an ad lib that I don't know where it was going or where it ended. Right in my asshole. All right. Anyway.
Ow.
So yeah. So people really have to understand that when they use the words kink and fetish, it means sex. It's not just like, oh, I'm sapiosexual, so I like to take the most complicated algebra class possible. Okay, does it make you jerk off? Because then you want to call it a kink or a fetish. But if it's not turning you on in some way and you're not getting a sexual gratification from it, then the word kink and fetish cannot be used. It's just an interest at that point. If it turns you on, then we're talking. If it's something you like, then that's just something you like. I'm sorry, what?
Nope, you're good. That actually answers my question, because I was saying, like, just like if you take a hard class and you're like, I'm so into smart people. Oh my god.
Sorry,
that
what?
wouldn't apply. But if you took a hard class and you're like, I have to go home and pleasure myself.
Just do it in the class. You not even just unzip in the classroom and just jerk it.
Do not do that.
Do whatever you want.
As Prism's mod and admin, I have to legally.
Nah, do whatever. No,
Momo's not here. Momo.
Memo.
Momo, help.
Memo.
Momo.
Memo.
Help.
Yeah, it has to have a sexual charge, and people don't understand that, and they also misunderstand. I mean, we talked about this in the beginning, but I really do love talking about the differences between kinks and fetishes because people really they just use it interchangeably, and there is a difference between those two fucking words. Yeah, the end.
And I always like hearing you define it because like I forget.
Yeah.
Like because like they're used so interchangeably. It's
Yep.
like unlike them being used interchangeably.
Yeah, and what's really hilarious is like, if you ever have like a corporate job, one of my like corporate desk jobs that I've had in my past, my manager didn't understand the word fetish, and so she was just like, first of all, I also hate it when people use real disorders as like a thing they have to be cute. Like, I'm OCD, I have to have my socks match. Bitch, you are not OCD if you like to match your socks. That just means you like to have matching socks. OCD means your socks are like fucking alphabetized by the threads and the color, and you have to put them on a very specific, like OCD is a literal disorder. It's not cute. Same with like people like, I have ADHD, I'm very forgetful. ADHD is an actual fucking disorder. You know, people just throw out like, you know, they just use disorders as I just don't like it. And so what I was going to say was, she'd be like, I have a fetish for clean desks.
Okay.
I was like, Marsha, I don't want to hear about your sexual fantasies at work. I didn't say that because I knew that she just didn't like, she just thought fetish meant, you know, it's something I like a lot. It's like, no, if you like to have a clean desk, then you are a neat person. You like to have a clean desk. If you have a fetish for having a clean desk, that means you're getting your ass eaten on top of your fucking papers that you gotta turn into corporate at the end of the day for your fucking budget analysis. Analysis.
I feel like that gets into some roleplay stuff and like office attire fetish.
It does, yeah.
Which could be fun, but
yeah, Thorngrim. Yeah, they use it to be quirky. It's just buzzwords. They don't understand what it means. I can't stand people who misuse disorders. ADHD also, like with VTubers, it's become this thing that's like really cute, and it literally pisses me off. Like, it's like an excuse. It's like, you know, oh, sorry guys, I have so much trouble, you know, being on time because I have ADHD. ADHD does not mean you chronically run late. That's not what that is a result of some people who have the disorder of ADD or ADHD. Yeah, they can run late or whatever. But the issue is not that they don't know how to read the fucking clock. The issue is that they might have issues budgeting time and multitasking for realistic ways of how much time a task might take. And that's where that comes in. It's like a misjudgment of things. It's not about like, it's 4:10, you don't actually know what time it is. It's just so exhausting, all of the misinformation, and then everyone just being cute and using words, buzzwords and whatever, and things that they hear that they really don't understand, that people struggle. Like, I saw someone that had, I was studying Japanese at a language learning center in New York, and I saw this person with OCD, and I was just like so taken, and I didn't want to stare. But I watched this person have an absolute method, how they stood up, how they picked up their pen, how they were writing, and how with each movement they made, they would alter it slightly so that they were allowed to go to the next sequence of events. And I don't know how that person ever got anywhere, because it took them 15 minutes to take the cap off their pen. Yeah. And I'm not making fun of them, and I'm not like, I'm just literally saying like, that's real shit. So if someone's like, I'm OCD, I like to use different colored paper clips. Bitch, so do I. I don't have OCD. I just like fucking rainbows, and I fucking rainbowify everything. That's not easy. I'm sorry. I have taken up a lot of time here, but
like, it's important, and it's tied to what we're talking about, because like, people will misuse words or give bad facts, and that leads to other people who are pick it up, and it spreads like wildfire.
Yeah. Yeah, and to validate some people in chat, like, yeah, buzzwords are a thing. It's like the yeah, yes, buzzwords, and it's very much it's consumerism. It's everything. And Bucks fan, yeah. So you're autistic, yeah. Yep, gamer, I get it, and yeah, and people, you and I'm not, but I've recently learned that some people classify attention deficit disorder on the neurodivergent scale. So some doctors might call me neurodivergent and some doctors don't. That's not a perfect science yet. So that was adjacent to, but Argonian, like how some people say it's cute how my autism makes me creative, and I'm very creative, but my brain is like a computer that has minimum 50 different tabs open. Yeah, for real. And I don't know, I've heard some autistic people be offended. It's like, bro, my autism doesn't make me cute at all. It actually causes me, like, there's strengths and weaknesses to everything, I think, that we have. I would say my ADHD has 100% ruined my life. But then as far as my creativity goes, fucking hell, man. Like, I have a lot of it. I don't know if I'd be as creative without my ADHD, because my brain does fire into different directions all at once. It's the same shit with PTSD. Oh, 100% Patrick. Welcome in, by the way. I cannot stand it. It drives me up the fucking wall. People are like, I have PTSD over grape Kool-Aid. Bitch, no, you don't. No, you don't have PTSD. Okay, were you in a cult and you had to drink? Like, that's one thing. But like, no, like, shut up. Shut the fuck up.
Was the grape Kool-Aid like acidic and like dangled over your head? About.
Your voice cut out, but yes, sentiment is there. Yeah, I just can't stand it. My puzzle pal, I love that. I love that friendship right there. Bucks fan and Argonian. And all these conditions have so many variations. 100% Thorngrim, that's why it's called a spectrum. Shows like The Good Doctor probably don't do autism. I don't know. I've heard, I don't know what PR means on the actual periodic table, but in my pussy, PR means prism. Where am I going with this? Anyway. Thank you, Sky. I've heard some people say that they appreciate. Guys, I swear to God, I'm not peeing. I swear to God, I'm not peeing. I'm not. It's not pee-pee. It's just, I was thirsty. I've heard some people say that The Good Doctor is helpful to bring awareness to autism, and then I've heard people say that it's hurtful. So I feel you. My autism lowers my confidence in things. Oh, Laughing Skull, I'm so sorry to hear that. Yeah, no, it's a struggle. Guys! You don't need to pixelate me.
I mean, you're too hot for Twitch.
Yeah. I guess. Anyway, where are we? Yeah, stop slamming me, bitches!
Speaking of slime, could you grab the image for Namor? We're going to talk about the Submariner.
Yeah. Hey! Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh no, it all went wrong.
What? Jesus! Y'all hitting me all at once? What do you want me to grab?
Namor. Namor.
There we are. Oh.
Yeah, I picked this image for a reason.
Hey.
So this is Namor's back, the Submariner. Yes. The man Sue Storm tells Reed Richards not to worry about. Exactly, Brian. And we're going to talk about that. So Namor is the king of Atlantis. He is a mutant. He has winged feet. He can breathe underwater. He's super strong. And he's been around for a very, very long time. He's a very well-preserved individual with a fetish for cucking people.
What, he likes to cuck the partner of the person he's with?
Yes, because the two people most notably that he's gone after pictured here is Susan Richards, the Invisible Woman, who is married to Reed Richards. And always has been since before Namor met her. But he has done nothing but try to bang her with mixed success rates for like 100+ years at this point.
Oh my god.
There's an issue where Namor is like, I'm gonna destroy New York. And they're like, okay, what do you want to just go away? And he's like, I want Susan to kiss me in front of Reed. But she has to mean it.
He's a little shit.
He's a huge dick. He's just a brat.
Oh
He's
yeah,
just like,
that's Sky's favorite person, I'm sure.
There's a reason you hate Namor.
Sky's not a fan of cucking.
Sky.
I wouldn't know that, really, by the way. It's what I heard on the streets. Go ahead.
I'm not going to comment on my stance on cucking, but
yeah.
He also
I
went
think
after
we all
Emma.
fucking know. Anyway, go ahead, sorry.
He went after Emma Frost when she was with Cyclops.
Mm-hmm.
So like very similar. And he's like, hey, your boyfriend's in the next room. You want to...
Is he the kind of little shit that doesn't want you unless you have a partner that he can try to
Literally,
cuck?
the only times he's been connected with people that have partners that he gets in fights with constantly and antagonizes, or it was one time he had sex with a tentacle monster for political reasons.
Pikachu!
Okay, thank you, Pikachu. That was so oddly timed. I'm sorry. Rewind.
Yes.
Rewind.
Yes.
A tentacle monster.
Yeah.
Political reasons.
Yes.
Was the tentacle monster running for president?
No, the tentacle monster was queen of a realm of the undersea world of Marvel.
I understand everything now.
So like obviously, and like people have said like Reed's into it, and the whole play, and like it's like I don't think Reed's into it. He really gets annoyed by Namor, but Namor, I think it's just like this is my thing, this is what I do. It's the only thing we ever see him do. He never pursues anybody who's like, dude, you're physically perfect, you're wealthy, you are a superhero, you are nigh immortal. You don't have to go after Susan. It's just like,
let me interrupt for a second. Hey, Argonian. Yeah, so, and Sky's got a point. I think Sky is probably, Sky didn't give a direct reply, but I think this is a direct reply to Argonian's comment. And Argonian, I understand that because you just shared with us that you have autism. So yeah, so cucking is a legitimate, it's a kink and it can be a fetish. And it's very much a fantasy for a lot of couples. So yeah, if you're, just reminder, this is a kink stream. So not only do we not judge, but also just be careful for you just automatically like hating something only for the purposes of don't yuck someone's young. Yeah. Oh my God. Wow. Yum. I meant to say yum. And also, we talk about kinks and fetishes in here. So, a lot of people are into it. A lot of people are into that role play. Can consensually, they plan it. They plan the partners. They, listen, I'll say it on some of the please fuck my wife is a very popular, and being educational here, folks, work with me, is a very popular one. And that's all 100% consented to and played. And, so that's where that comes from. So just be careful. Shut up, Sky. I'm trying to say too many things at once. And then, God, Morsego made me laugh. Let me go back up to Morsego's comment. Oh, okay. Yeah, it did, because I fucked up my words. Listen, we all here had sex with tentacle monsters for political reasons. I mean, I would. Anyway, go ahead. Sorry.
And just to kind of double down on what you had said, obviously, for this to be satisfying of the, safe, sane, consensual, and all those good things, yes, the people involved would have to, be consenting, and consent is imperative, and they know what's going on. So yeah, this is Namor's thing. Prism, I put a thing on here that's adjacent. Do you want to watch a quick video?
Yes. I'm sorry. What? Yes. Yes.
Can we watch the Fantastic Four trailer? Because it's adjacent to this.
Yes. Fantastic Four trailer. Sorry. I'm just trying to control chat. Not control chat. Who can fucking control chat? But I really don't like being misunderstood. So, we're not talking. Yeah. I'll just be here for another 5 hours on a soapbox. I hope you guys are paying attention and listening. The end. Okay.
Yeah.
What's it called? Sorry.
Fantastic Four trailer. Should be towards the top of the media section.
Fantastic Four trailer. Let's go. All right, and let me.
Welcome to the Baxter Building.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7 on the...
What was that?
I was like, Namor's ass, get out of here.
We make a point to do family dinner every week. Sunday at 7 on the dot, no matter what. We're all here.
Ah, Pedro Pascal.
Herbie, how's that sauce coming? Yeah, I'll be the judge of that.
I haven't seen this yet.
It just dropped today.
Ah.
Okay. Okay, is this guy good or what?
I love him.
I want to add a couple cloves of garlic. Not because it's not delicious, I just want to add a little bit of zip, okay?
T-5. Before we went up the first time, you couldn't turn invisible. Ben wasn't a rock. The best pilot in the world right here.
Yeah. Best looking, he means.
And Johnny never caught fire.
Ben has always been a rock.
God, I thought that was Lady Gaga at first.
Johnny.
Hi.
And I am right here.
Who is that? Is that my girl Betty Gilpin?
We'll face it together.
I'm not sure of the actress in this.
Oh, this looks fun.
I love this. I think it looks awesome.
As a family.
No, it's not. It looks like fun.
Yeah.
Starfire, no you. Okay, yeah.
So that is, of course, like Susan is the lady in Reed is played by Pedro Pascal. And people are like, oh, is Namor going to be in this? And who's going to play Namor? And is he going to try to like steal Sue? Is Pedro Pascal going to be into it? And I'm just, I want to see this movie. It looks fun. I love the idea of it. I think they did a great job. And I honestly just want to see what you'd say about it because it just dropped. And I'm like, we're talking about superhero stuff. So like,
no, it looks like fun. It looks like a lot of fun. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. What's next?
And that leads us into Mr. Fantastic.
Oh, is that like Mr. Mime?
No, thank God.
Mr. Mime disturbs the shit out of me.
Why does Mr. Mime disturb you?
Well, in the Detective Pikachu movie.
Is it?
What does that sound?
That's my cat. Percy, stop.
Oh, hi, kitty. No, I thought it was something on the video. I was like, oh my God, what have I left playing?
That's Percy destroying the couch.
Hi, Percy. Oh, sorry. Wait. So, did you have the Did you have the definition listed for Namor or whatever? I mean, it's just cucking, right? It's just yeah.
It's just cucking.
Okay.
We just talked through it. Like some of the things are like, I wasn't happy with the definition, so I'm like, I think it's better to talk them through and make sure I'm not misrepresenting something because I am not omniscient.
You're not?
No.
Okay.
I'm omniscient.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
I'm a mod. That has
Shut up. That was actually a word. So Mr. Sorry, who is this? Mr. Fantastic? No.
This is Mr. Fantastic.
Okay, and what's the definition that we're going to go over for Mr. Fantastic?
Well, we're going to talk about stretching and inflation. Because Reed's whole power is he stretches. He's the guy he's played by Pedro Pascal in the movie that
like
his whole body stretches. to
Oh,
any
I
shape and
thought
size.
you meant holes.
I mean, he could stretch a hole if he wanted to.
All right. The end.
So I picked this image because Reed is normally portrayed as like, he's like super intelligent. Reed's been married for a long time. Prism, would you be willing to read the lady's part on this, and I'll read Reed's line?
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna go get some water. Do you want anything?
No, I'm fine. Wait, am I supposed to read that as if I'm fine or not fine?
Read it as you will.
Okay, start over.
Okay. I'm going to get some water. Do you want anything?
No, I'm fine, bitch!
Oh my god.
Is that, you said read it, like, is that not, is that, how do you, like, you're supposed to be directing me here.
So, the context of the scene is Reed has just given Susan a
hole stretching?
large number of orgasms, yeah.
Oh, okay, let's go again.
Okay. I'm gonna go get some water. Do you want anything?
No, I'm fine!
Oh my god.
Is that better?
That was better. I like it. 10 out of 10. No,
Or this is like the afterglow, right?
This is the afterglow.
Okay, let's go again. Let's go again. I got it now. I'm gonna get the part.
I'm going to get some water. Do you want anything?
No, I'm fine.
Oh my god. I like this. This is one of my two favorite panels with these two because they're married for 100 years. And like a lot of times people are like, Reed's dismissive or he's a bad husband. And like, it's nice that like, she's like, you're a good, you know, it's like, they're still going at it. They're still keeping it live. They're still into each other. And Reed's using his powers to obviously their full effect. The other one is when Susan did the reverse on him so she could sneak out to go fight crime. She's like, I made dinner, which is brain food, and then we made love, which is good for your immune system, and now I'm gonna go fight crime while you have a nap.
Did you read the rest of it?
Yeah.
Oh. Where did I go?
What do you mean?
I think I traveled to another dimension while you read the other part of the paragraph.
Oh, I didn't read that. That's Susan's line. Do you want to read that?
Oh, I thought it was the rest of my line. I mean, fuck, I thought it was... Yes. Have I ever mentioned what a wonderful set of abilities you acquired from those cosmic rays? Oh, shit.
10 out of 10, no notes. You got the part.
Ow!
And I just like that because, like, oh my god, you should have pixelated her while she was reading.
Go ahead, yeah.
But yeah, like, you know, this ties into like a couple crossover, like inflation, which you talked about with who'd you talk about? Claude. And yeah, the bot doesn't like chats. Or the chat doesn't like bots. So it's like, if you ever wanted to have like, and I picked Reed because like the other stretchy heroes, for the most part, are just kind of like, they're not kinky, and I like that about them.
Yes! Whoops.
You know, they're vanilla, but they're like, yes, I use my stretchy wang to make sure that my lover is happy.
I like that.
And like, you gotta think, like, if you have the ability to like stretch your body to any shape or size, you know you're gonna use that for like fun times.
Oh god, that's all I use it for. Shit. I'd get real fucking creative.
How creative?
Real creative.
Oh damn.
Yeah. Like here, I'll show you. I'll show you how creative. Hang on. Let me find the thing that I'm trying to find. God damn it. Where is it?
Stretch Dick Strong.
Oh my gosh. Stretch Dick Strong. Thorgrim. Okay. Do we have a video to go with this, or... Because I want to make sure to get to some of these other ones before, you know.
Yeah, are you doing okay? I know we've been going for...
Oh, no, I'm great. I'm just aware of a lot on here. Yeah.
I I wanted to show the Fantastic Four video just so people would have a context of the character. I don't
that's
have
right.
a specific thing of him stretching his weenus.
Well, I mean, we can't. Yeah, no. That
but,
would not be ideal.
That would not be ideal.
No.
We could show, could you grab the image of Catwoman?
Yeah. Ooh, yes.
And I do have a video for Catwoman.
Woo! Oh my god, this is a great image. Hello. I'm gonna put on my horse ears for Catwoman.
I love it.
Yeah. I will pull up the video.
Okay. And I picked. Oh god.
And nothing can go wrong. Oh no, it all went wrong.
Shut up, chat.
Nothing went wrong.
Nothing went wrong. Nothing went wrong.
She's a beautiful equine lady.
Yeah. It's right. It's me. Oh my god.
With hiccups.
With hiccups. Okay. Talk.
Okay. So Catwoman is, of course, ties into
Right up on
latex,
your balls, bitch. Chat, you're so rude. God damn it. Go ahead, Saku.
It ties into the latex thing. This is the only woman that can dom Batman.
Yeah. It really is, right?
Yeah, literally. She's like the only woman that doms Batman. You know, they do the roleplay thing because it's like they both know who the other person is at varying times, but that's like, oh, who are you, sexy stranger? And then it's like, oh no, the costumes have to stay on. I can't know your secret identity. And then they're also into Selena likes to scratch Bruce up.
They're what? Sorry, what was that?
Selena likes to scratch Bruce up, you know, with the claws.
Yeah. What? Morcego, is that true? And the Frank Miller comics, Catwoman was indeed a BDSM specialized sex worker? Really?
She has been in some universes, yeah.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah. You know, she got the whip, so she's got like some bondage toys, and that's a big part of the character.
No, I knew that she's like BDSM, like, I knew that. Like, that's fucking clear from the Catwoman suit. Jesus Christ, it's so fucking hot. But I didn't know that she was like a sex worker in some of the universes. I didn't, or not universes. No, universes. What
universes.
Okay, yeah.
Cool. So we do have a video for her.
Yes, we do.
Pretty good.
Yes, we do. By the way, Saku, you're doing such a great job.
Thank you, I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Oh. Oh. Hi. Oh. Oh my god. Whoops. So, excuse me. I had a little bit of an accident. Shit.
And that scene goes on. We can't show the rest of it because we don't want to get Prism banned.
Wow. Does it really get that naughty?
It gets pretty naughty.
Hell yeah.
So yeah, I wanted to show that, and that's one of the things where she, in some universes, yes, she is a sex worker, or a madam, or both, and she protects other sex workers.
Chat, goddamn it. Oh, so she's like madam, like she runs the sex worker business too in some universes. Oh, cool.
She's done that, yeah. She in The Dark Knight Returns, where like you see Batman and Selena in the future, she runs like she's a huge ring of sex workers. And that's basically what she went into. But yeah, she intelligent, smart. She did try to bang Nightwing one time, which is weird since that's like Bruce's kid. So like, but that was one episode, and it was only so she could steal jewels.
Oh, well, that's fair.
And mostly, I think, to annoy Bruce. She's like, I'm gonna get you. And it's like, Selena, I don't have time. I have to solve crimes. And she's like, put your chemistry set away, rub my feet.
Super sexy.
I love that. Actually, you know what? There's another video in here if we have a moment.
Yeah.
This is the one, Death Trap.
Death Trap. Let me find
it's
it.
right beneath Catwoman.
Okay.
Can we play that?
Of course. Let me see.
Thank you.
Yes. Yes, queen!
I'll put on my crown for you.
Ow! Do it. It's cute. Okay, here we go.
Thank you.
Oh, she was a vaudeville performer, Bucks? Vaudeville was what, 20? No. 20s? I forget when vaudeville was. 40s. I don't know.
Ropes binding, coils winding for a super sap. Death trap. Pistons pangin', clamps a clangin', springs sprangin', it's the last lap. Death trap. No encore for you this time, Batman. And I'm afraid it's closing night for my little birdie, too. A shame. They could have made such sweet music. But now the world awaits my final number, and I shouldn't keep them.
Acid steaming, blades gleaming, lasers beaming, final nightcap, death trap. Bones crushing, flesh mushing, gore gushing, it's a dirt nap. Death trap. Death trap. Death trap.
Was the singing really necessary?
Yes.
I showed that Morseco, I would like nothing better than to watch every episode of Batman the Brave and the Prism. She is like, Prism is one of my favorite people to watch things with. Like, I love watching movies with Prism because her reactions are always interesting. She has such a great eye, and it's really fun to just enjoy experiencing things specifically with her, which is really rare. A lot of people are less fun to experience media with because they're like, that was cool. I'm like, no, I want a reaction.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love watching movies.
I know. You're cute. So I picked that because of I wanted to talk about peril play, which I couldn't find a really good definition of it. So I was playing around with it.
What kind of play?
Peril play. I put a rough definition up above.
Okay.
It's right under microphilia. You want to read that out?
An aspect of BDSM usually incorporating roleplay and capture. Oh, like hunter prey?
Like like you could do like hunter prey. So it's usually like dom and a sub, or multiple subs and one dom, or however many partners you want to have in an equation. The whole, it's like the thing of like, oh no, don't tie me to the railroad tracks. How am I going to escape? Oh no, and like, they struggle. And like, it's always death traps in stuff, and they're always like portrayed as being like, it's like, why are you so sexy when you've been captured?
Mm-hmm. Does it go all the way back to like the black and white melodramatic films with the damsel in distress tied on the railroad tracks kind of a thing?
Absolutely, 100%. And I have a perfect image for this. It's the one titled Justice League Capture.
Okay.
And it's like, you've been captured by a supervillain. It shouldn't be sexy. Why do I feel this? I need to leave for a moment.
Oh, that's so hot.
I know. And
Good
this is
Lord.
Like, you guys knew exactly what you were doing.
Mm-hmm.
So here we have Wonder Woman, Black Canary, and Batman, who's upside down chained, and Vixen, and Red Tornado. And Superman's just like, oh my god, why are they so like, Diana, why are you so sexy?
Oh.
Prism, would you like a moment alone with the? You have the image.
I'm good.
And then of course in the you have like Hawk Girl, Green Lantern, and Red Arrow. This is like their first mission too. Like, this is the first time they went out and did something for this iteration of the Justice League. And they immediately get captured and like thrown in a sex dungeon.
That's so funny. Way to go, guys.
But I think peril play is fun. I think it's an interesting aspect of like S&M and role play. obviously, you gag, you get gag or blindfolds or, handcuffs. And like a lot of the stuff is like, I think it's interesting when you take elements of things and you specialize them for like a kink or a fetish, especially. I don't know. I think roleplay is a lot of fun.
Oh my God. I live for it.
And it's just such a big, ongoing thing in this.
In this what?
In like comics.
Yes.
We can't not talk about it because it's just this image is like typical.
For sure. Yes.
Oh no, I've been captured again. Like you were just captured for like 10 minutes ago.
What?
Like you're always getting captured. Why are you so into like?
Oh right. Yeah.
We have a fan favorite. Poison Ivy.
Oh.
And we do have an image for Poison Ivy. I found one that won't get you in trouble.
Okay.
The creator of Wonder Woman. Yes, we have some Wonder Woman stuff. Don't worry, Kaze. I'm sorry. So here's Pam. Here's Poison Ivy. I link her to a couple of different kinks and fetishes. You have, of course, hypnosis because she mind controls. She hypnotizes people and she is like makes them fall in love with her, seduces them and that sort of thing with like hypnotic suggestion. But it's always people who are already into her, so it's like I feel like this is role play and you're not really controlling them. It's like, oh, Harvey Dent, my girlfriend. I'm like, Harvey, you're making out with her at dinner.
Yeah.
Admit that, like, you're just whatever.
Right.
There's also Vor, because one of her favorite things is to break up the giant fly traps, like Little Shop of Horrors, and feed people to them.
Nice.
So
do they die?
Some of them do.
Okay.
Then there's like the tentacles. Usually they don't. They escape, or she like has them spit back up. And then there's one we haven't gotten to talk about before. This is the first time I think we've brought this up on one of your kink streams. Dendrophilia.
Does this have to do with the mouth?
No, it doesn't. I do have a definition for this one.
Okay.
And if you'd like to read it out.
It starts with a D? Oh, here it is. Dendrophilia. It means love of trees. I thought it was a tree fucker. The term may sometimes refer to a paraphilia in which people are attracted to or sexually aroused by trees.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, Pam definitely, she treats trees and plants as people. She has taken plants as lovers. She prefers plants to people. So I was like, yeah, she's a prime example of this kink or fetish where she's like, I don't need people. I have my trees. I just want to be in my greenhouse. Leave me alone.
I don't need people. I have trees. Treeness. Respect the treeness.
Like the Lorax and Poison Ivy are just like, we're just going to bang our trees. Leave us alone. Go away.
Oh, nice. Is it a fetish to want a woman to have? So, a fetish, Argonian, means you have to have it in order to be aroused. A kink is just an action or thought that is sexually unconventional. Okay, so that's the difference between those two things. Would Swamp Thing count? I don't know.
I would not count Swamp Thing as having that because he usually he's usually going after.
He has the humans, right?
Yeah, he has sex with a lot of humans. Now, other people, I would say, like, yeah, you definitely have a dendrophilia if you are having sex with Swamp Thing.
Is Swamp Thing a plant?
He's a plant man.
I thought he was aquatic.
I mean, he's usually coming out of the water like, the creature from the Black Lagoon. He's all wet and play, and he's.
But he's plant-based. No, I thought he was water-based. He's plant-based?
Yeah, he's a plant. So
right, because he's a swamp. Wow, I don't know. Yeah, Swamp Thing. That makes sense.
You're good. Like, he was a scientist, and he got taken out by the mob. and they threw him in the swamp, and he turned into Swamp Thing. He used to be human. Now he's like, and they did a really there's a really dark Swamp Thing series that's modern. Highly recommended. It's very cool if you're like, oh, I want something a little scary but not like too scary.
What's it called?
Swamp Thing.
Oh.
It's a series. It's cool.
Sometimes when I go to the gym, I get swamp ass.
I mean, I'm sure that they would accept you into the Parliament of Trees, Prism. You,
I don't have a tree in my crotch or anything. I just have like swamp crotch.
Could you just like put some broccoli in your sports bra and like maybe they'll let you in anyway?
Probably.
There are some Nightmare Fuel Swamp Thing comics, but I didn't put Swamp Thing on the list because I'm like, he's always having sex with ladies. He's like, he's never like, I'm like, dude, like that's what it's like. Swamp Thing again. It's like I want to be alone except for the ladies that wander into the swamp, and it's like, you have a lot of dates for a dude who's made out of vines and lives in the swamp, and then John
And he doesn't like wine and dine, right? He just like takes them, right?
He usually ends up rescuing them,
Oh,
and then like
I thought he was
they hang
bad.
out. Nope, he's a good guy.
Oh, okay.
Well, he's usually a good guy. Unless your name is John Constantine.
Oh.
Then he just wants to beat you up and throw you out of his swamp.
Oh, okay. Well.
But, I mean, that's John Constantine. He's a dick.
Well, there you have it.
Can you... I have another cool video
Yeah.
we can grab. Can we grab the image for Rogue?
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you for doing this, Prism.
Oh my god! This is so fun. Rogue. Yes. Speaking of Rogue. Exclamation point Rogue. 20% off all products. Use code word Prism at checkout. Okay.
This is one of Rogue's more recent looks. I pick her because, and we do have a video we can show in a sec for Rogue. So Rogue, like most heroes, has like the latex outfit, you know, tight. She's very pretty. And she usually goes even further with it, where she has like gloves, like full, you know, which is a cool aspect of her as well, where you have like the glove fetish. You know, she wears like coats and scarves, and like as if you touch her, she will drain your powers, your memories, and your life force.
Forever?
It depends on how long she touches you.
Oh.
If you want an example, the video will answer that question. I can't.
Shall we watch it?
Yeah, let's watch it.
Okay. Meridian, Mississippi.
Niagara Falls, up the Canadian Rockies, and then it's only a few hundred miles to Anchorage.
Don't want to be kind of cold?
Well, that's the point, stupid. Otherwise, it wouldn't be an adventure.
And when are you going to do this?
I don't know. After high school, before college.
She doesn't know she has this power.
No, her power just kicked in.
Great. David?
Did she kill him by accident?
In this universe, he is in a coma.
Did you say he's in a coma?
Yeah, in this universe, he's in a coma. In some universes, in one universe, he banged an alien and became a brood.
Oh.
And then he was like, "Come have sex with me. We too can have ovipositors." And she was like, "I'm good. No thanks."
Good. No thanks.
But I like Rogue because like with like the whole like latex, you know, the latex play and latex fetish, or latex kink, the fact that like she can't just take it off, I'm like, that makes it, you know, more an inherent part of her. And like, you know, part of like the whole latex thing, latex play is like, you know, keeping it on and feeling the sensation of touch through it.
Mm-hmm.
Rather than just like, you're really, I love that outfit, let me take it off.
Yeah. It's a fun character. I didn't see, I haven't really seen any of the X-Men movies. I don't know why I'm not into them.
That's okay. We watched, I mean, I had fun watching Logan.
Your voice cut out. What?
Logan and Deadpool.
Oh, right. No, I've seen that one. Holy shit. I forget that's classified as an X-Men movie, huh?
Yep, it is.
But Deadpool's not an X-Men. Is Deadpool an X-Men character?
Yes, he is.
I love Deadpool.
He's fun.
And I like Wolverine too, yeah.
We got some Wolverine stuff we can look at. I would like to show one of my personal favorites. There's an image for a character named Roxy Rocket, and we do have a video to go with her.
Yes. She's cute.
I love her. So Roxy Rocket is fun. She wasn't a star of stage and screen. She was an actress.
Mm-hmm.
She did all of her own stunts. She even did stunts for other people. And some of like her male co-stars who were like, I'm not doing that. She's like, I'll do it. She lost her career because she made the stunts more dangerous than they needed to be. And insurance companies like, we're not going to cover your productions. But then she turned to crime because she's just like always looking for the biggest thrill, the next big thrill. So she's just like, it is not a choice for her. She has to take risks. And I'm like, this is also a sexual thing, as you'll see in the video.
Shall we?
Let's shall.
Okay.
Yes, she was Lucky Skull.
Lights, camera, action! I love a man with staying power. Unfortunately, it's the third act climax, and you're not in the final scene. Oh, you're good.
Is she like Carmen Sandiego? Is she?
A bit. I mean, she steals stuff, so kind of. She doesn't usually leave clues.
I guess
She does have a bat signal.
I think of Carmen Sandiego as like heisty.
Yeah,
I don't know if that's right though.
it is. And there's the bat arm.
Testing your true metal, Batman. Jump now and you'll land in the water.
And if I don't,
You'll either crash into the canyon wall or hit the ground ahead.
so will you.
Now you understand the game. Time is running out. Better make your move.
Oh, she's getting a little nervous.
A little bit.
I thought you enjoyed risk.
Oh.
Oh, Kevin Conroy.
Oh, baby, you're the best. The ultimate thrill, the final stunt. Me and you. Yeah. Yeah.
God. Wow.
I knew it would be this way.
The final stunt is the best.
Oh, I love it.
That's great.
There's a reason I have a Roxy Rocket action figure on my throne.
I get it. We live to play another day. What's this?
My kind of game. And you lost.
Oh, she's off.
Don't worry, Roxy Rocket will return to flirt with other superheroes.
She looks like a lot of fun.
She's a great character. She shows up in comics. She shows up in a few like one-off appearances. I wish we got to see more of her, honestly, because she's not evil. She just likes to steal stuff and kind of like thrill seek, you know?
So
she's like,
where is she? Is she klepto? Like, what is she on our?
I would put her as fear play.
Fear play. Okay.
Yeah, like definitely like fear play. Which we, you know, because she has to take risks. She has to have the, you know, the danger. Because you can see like as the scene went on, she's like, I'm having fun, and then it's like, ooh, it's risky, and it's like, oh my god, you definitely had a falling O with Batman.
Yeah, and we also did a kink stream on fear making us horny. That was the Halloween a couple of years ago.
Mm-hmm.
You know, where it the fear stimulus in our brain activates the same brain chemicals as horny. It's the exact same chemicals. I forget which one it is, but same one.
Yeah. Yep. I grabbed another one who's connected. You will remember this boy. We have an image of Mr. Scarecrow, who also is a prime. I wanted to talk about him because he's so tied to the fear play thing.
Okay.
Oxytocin.
Oh, I do. Was this on a tier list or something that I did?
You talked about Scarecrow with Freya a little bit because he has the mask.
The mask. Is oxytocin the chemical that's released for fear and horny?
It's either oxytocin or serotonin.
Oh yeah, Bucks. I don't know. I honestly get dopamine, oxytocin, and serotonin completely mixed up. They're all feel-good chemicals, but they're all three completely different things. So I don't know which one it is. But I do know that when we are scared, it's the same chemicals that our brain releases as when we are horny. And that is why a lot of horror movies have lots of sex in them. Because it's like, it gets you in the mood.
And also apparently vibrations that make your eyes vibrate.
I still haven't confirmed that yet. Like, that is such a neat fact, if it's actually a fact, or if it was just part of a plot point for one of the episodes of the TV show, this TV series Evil, which I fucking love. But yeah.
It's a really good show.
Did you finish it?
I am on episode 15.
That means nothing to me. What season?
Season 1.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I blew through that motherfucker. I was heartbroken that they canceled it.
I'm watching Yellow Jackets too.
Oh god, I blew through that one too. Season 3 is coming out. Is it out already?
It's coming out.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, man. That's the kind of horror that I really fucking loved. Super disturbing. Evil wasn't that disturbing. Evil was... It's just really good story writing. The Yellow Jackets is both. It actually couldn't handle all of it. I had to fast forward through some stuff that happened. Anyway. But it's so good. The performances, two really fantastic fucking shows. Scarecrow.
This is Scarecrow.
Mm-hmm.
He is a Batman villain. He invented a gas that can make you experience absolute terror, like your worst fear.
I've seen something. I've seen a movie with Scarecrow in there. Which one would it have been?
Batman Begins?
Yes.
Yeah. You like really common one will be like he'll like dunk gas and they'll think there's like bugs all over.
Sorry, your voice cut out. Dunk ass, what?
He'll dump gas on you and you think bugs are all over you.
Oh gosh.
He has been exposed to his own gases so much he can't feel fear, which he needs to derive.
He needs. I'm sorry. What? Oh, your voice is.
I can move my mic. Maybe
I don't. It just every once in a while I miss a word, and it just happens to be like the most important word in the sentence. So like I miss like your point.
Sorry, me...
It's not your fault. So, it's kind of like my allergy shots. I get injected with shit that I'm horribly allergic to build up a resistance to one day not be allergic to it anymore.
Yeah, exactly. The only thing he can really fear at this point is Batman. So he keeps like throwing himself into situations with Batman so he can feel the fear.
Batman can't be like, he's not susceptible to Scarecrow's power?
He's got antidotes to it, and generally Batman just kind of powers his way through, like, I'm going to beat you up now. And then Scarecrow goes and probably masturbates in his cell.
I mean, we've all been there.
I do not want to go to Arkham. Thank you very much.
Oh, so Laughing Skull says he got scared from it. So he accidentally gassed himself in the animated series?
Yeah, he gassed himself in the animated series and in the
Stupid
comics.
ass.
Yeah, it's just he's just kind of whoops. Oh no. Oh well.
I love there's a bit in one of Robin Williams's stand-up comedy shows where he's talking about how, and I don't remember the setup, but like a woman who's getting ready in the morning or whatever, and she picks up her hairspray, but she accidentally picks up her mace and maces herself, and is like, oh well, there goes the day.
Oh my god.
It's really funny the way he delivers it though. Oh well, there goes a day. Amazed myself. It's so funny.
I did want to talk on him just because Roxy Rocket and Scarecrow I think are two really good examples.
Yeah.
Let's talk about Mr. Spider-Man for a moment.
Sure.
Because we do have an image of him.
Okay.
And this is, I think, a kink/fetish. You talked about this with Liz Justice a little bit, but I wanted to revisit it for a moment. Spider-Man.
What did we talk about with regard to Spider-Man?
Rope play.
Oh, yeah.
Peter, as we see here with his lovely wife, Mary Jane. Oh no, Mary Jane has been tied up in his webbing. Whatever will happen next. So like light S&M, you know, rope play. Peter likes to, you know, he's definitely made some rope webs for them to have sex in over the years. I always like this one just because it's like, we're just hanging out. I've got my shirt off. Oh no, I accidentally tangled you up. And you don't generally think about Spider-Man as being terribly kinky, although someone does keep trying to turn him into a spider and make him pregnant.
Who?
There is a villain who's like, I want to make you a spider so I can impregnate you and make super spiders.
Okay. That sounds pretty kinky.
Yeah, but he's not into that. I'm like, well, that's not his thing. And he's just like, I'm not into this. I'm gonna go. Bye. But yeah, I love this shot just because it's like mainstream comic, really like, you know, this is pretty kinky, and like, you know, got past the, you know, they're like, yeah, they're both into it. It's like, don't you do anything to me, like.
I love that
Okay.
chat is like, I'm sorry, what? I don't think they know of the spider pregnancy thing. I've never heard of it either.
Oh god. They keep like multiple people are like constantly trying to get Peter pregnant or get impregnated by.
Are you talking about like Rule 34 or something?
No, like in the actual comics.
Are you to get Peter Parker pregnant? Wow, that was some alliteration.
To get Peter Parker.
Peter
pregnant.
Parker pregnant? But
Peter Parker pregnant.
In the comic
precariously.
books.
In the comic books.
Okay.
Constantly.
Constantly.
Look, we could get into the whole self-cess thing. He has clones floating around out there.
Okay, so sometimes they were female.
Sometimes they were female.
Oh, well then that makes sense. I thought you meant like Peter Parker as the male. They're like, they want to get him pregnant.
Male too.
All right. Sure. Okay.
They're like, I'm going to turn you into a giant spider so you can guard the spider babies that I'm going to male pregnate.
Okay.
But this is like about Peter's kinks, which are, you know, he likes a little light bondage, a little play. And I like this because it's like, you know, rope play is, Shibari and rope play are so beautiful and they're like art forms. And you know, Peter likes to make very intricate shapes with his webbing, so I think he'd be a fun person to do some rope play with.
Oh, hell yeah. L Train, you're fired again.
What did Train do now?
They're trying to park that Peter, all right.
Oh my god.
L Train, I swear to God.
Train. Can you grab oh my god, Train. That's you gift a sub to Prism for that.
No, don't, no. L Train, you're forgiven, I love you. Another mod bites the dust.
Can you grab the image of She-Hulk?
God, I never yeah. Yes.
I have a huge crush on She-Hulk.
Yeah. Let's do 5 more, only because I'm starting to get hungry.
Okay, yeah, absolutely.
I didn't know if you wanted to get to the slides too.
I am fine if we don't do the slides because I'd rather.
Actually, let me go grab a snack. Here, start talking.
Yeah. Okay. So I have a picture here of She-Hulk. She-Hulk is a really good example of, you know, if you're into like Amazons, if you're into like Ultra Buff, if you are into any of the body, but Peter the pregnancy horse. What is this innocent? What? Yeah. She-Hulk might be my background phone on my phone. She's intelligent, so if you have the sapiosexual thing, definitely a you know, she's one of the best lawyers in the DC Comics universe, or Marvel Comics, I'm sorry. I'm reading what y'all are saying. You've been collecting. Yeah, Sensational is a great run for She-Hulk, yay. She-Hulk might as well be a metaphor for it's always the quiet ones. I mean, She-Hulk is a trailblazer. She is, she was doing a lot of things. She broke the fourth wall before Deadpool did. She's one of the best lawyers in the Marvel universe. She is an Avenger. You know, she has been one of the most prominent female characters in the Marvel universe for a long time. And I think she kind of broke the stigma of like, you know, you have like Batgirl and She-Hulk and Supergirl, and she did her own thing. You know, yes, she hung out. You want her to carry you like a princess scale. I think she would do that if you asked nicely. Yes, she saves cats. She did get turned into a cat girl one time. So if you're into cat girls, there's an issue where She-Hulk gets turned into a cat girl. So you can enjoy a She-Hulk cat girl if that's something that you want to have the experience of checking out. Let me see here. But yeah, She-Hulk, I like the big one with She-Hulk is she's very buff. So she's definitely got like a really good example of like the Amazon. She was created because there were plans for She-Hulk character in the old Hulk TV series, Stanley's. But yeah, She-Hulk got her powers. She's the Hulk's cousin. She got a blood transfusion from the Hulk, and rather than turning into a regular Hulk like Bruce, she turned into She-Hulk, so she can, you know, turn back and forth at will most of the time. And she retains her personality. She's just more outspoken and bubbled up. Welcome back, Prism.
Thank you.
We're talking about the time She-Hulk got turned into a cat girl.
I didn't know that happened.
Yeah, she pissed off Bastet and she got his cat tail.
Yeah, well, that'll happen.
But yeah, She-Hulk is a really good example of like, you know, muscle Amazon. If you like, you know, like
I wouldn't know anything about it.
Well, I mean, we haven't seen your abs in a minute.
My abs are right here on screen.
I know, but you can make them bigger.
Oh, okay. Hi.
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 Oh my God, Morsego.
Hi. What did Morsego do?
Welcome back, Piss Girl.
Wow. God. I mean, you're not wrong. Hey, stop! This is God. You guys stop censoring. Stop censoring me.
I get all the bitches.
Wow. Wow.
Simbo been resubbed for 4 months, checking in on Prism's evening.
Hi.
Let's add some glitter and chat magic to make it extra special.
Stenbo
Glowing star
Ben.
crescent moon.
Thank you so much for the reason. Oh my god, in advance. Holy shit. Thank you so much. I'm doing good. We're talking about sex and superheroes. Do.
There's also an issue where She-Hulk has a sexual encounter with Iron Man. And they're talking about how, like, you know, she is an independent person. She's very, you know, she has sex with who she chooses.
You can tell Saku's not watching the stream.
I am watching you do it. I'm trying to be like the person who's like, I gotta keep a straight face and talk about She-Hulk while Prism does that.
I wouldn't be able to keep a straight face.
I have to mod, like, it's...
I told you not to worry about that. Hey! Assholes. Oh my god, why am I tilted like this? Keep talking. I gotta fix my shit.
You're good. I just like her because I think she checks a lot of boxes for people. And she's a really positive example. Like, you know, yes, she is a you know, she's a muscle character, but you know, she didn't like make that the only thing about her character. You know, she's a lawyer.
She shot me in the ass!
God, I fucked this up.
I love that she has like slice of life books too, where she does stuff like, I'm gonna go hang out at a diner and try to save it from the guys who are trying to like blow it up. But also I'm like, you know, working with my law firm.
Mm-hmm.
I really enjoyed the She-Hulk show too. I don't care what anyone says. I thought it was fun.
Where was it? What platform?
It was on Disney Plus.
Oh.
Yeah.
Was it?
Okay, we're gonna settle this, Zazly. That was not the She-Hulk from the 616 universe. That was She-Hulk from another universe who did have sex with Juggernaut. But she got really upset because she's like, I did not have sex with the Juggernaut. And it was a running gag for a bit where everyone's like, you had sex with Juggernaut. And she's like, no, I didn't. And then it was like, Juggernaut's not lying. Like, he's not that kind of guy. So it's like, what's going on? It's like, no, it's from another universe. That was the one with, yes.
I'm happy.
With twerking She-Hulk.
Fucking trouble. Yes, this is all very interesting. Yes, I'm good. I'm great. I'm decided to sit. Hey, fuckers! I decided to sit for a bit.
Hat time now for a nice sit. While you have a nice sit, Prism.
Yeah. Careful how you phrase that.
Right up on your balls, bitch.
Wow. Okay.
Oh my god.
Wow.
Could you grab the image of Storm? And we do have a video for Storm too.
Yeah. Oh, Storm is so pretty.
I love her. She's one of my favorite X-Men characters.
Mm-hmm. Didn't Halle Berry play her?
Yeah, she played her in the first X-Men movie.
So
absolutely. Pretty. And I picked her for an interesting reason, because we get to go back to a solo kink stream.
A solo kink stream? Is that what you said? Your voice?
Yeah, on one of your solo kink streams.
Oh, is it weather or something?
It's the weather kink, yeah.
Yeah.
So, and I grabbed all those definitions. They are all right up at the top, from actorasty to colorophilia.
Yes.
So, Storm, of course, is a mutant who has the ability to control the weather. She did marry Black Panther for a while, which I think, like, if you have any sort of weather-related kink or fetish, like, you definitely want to date with Storm, where she can be like, I can make that happen.
All of these are weather-related.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Did you want to read through any of those defs, or?
No.
Okay.
Chat, look. Chat, look. Well, I mean, yeah. It's like quickly, right? Like, is it actorasty? Actorasty?
Yes.
So that's arousal from exposure to the sun's rays. Oh, I think also in that stream I talked about how people are into bleaching their assholes from the sun.
Yes, you did.
It feels good. Chemophilia?
Mm-hmm.
Cold weather, chinophilia, snow, brontophilia, thunderstorms, charonophilia or charonophilia, lightning. Lilapsophilia, tornadoes, nebulophilia, or God damn it! I thought that'd be from nebulae, but nebulophilia. God damn it! Nebulophilia, fog, and ombrophilia and pluviophilia is rain and being rained on. So if any of the if any of these weather things for you, you have to have them and you can't achieve sexual arousal, then these would all be fetishes for you. But if you're just like, ooh, rainstorms make me horny, that's actually not even really a kink because I don't think that that's so unconventional. But if you're like, rainstorms make me so horny, I have to fuck immediately, that could be a kink.
Oh my god.
Yeah, it's true.
Like immediately?
Yeah, some kinky shit.
I mean, and that's why I think dating Storm, if you happen to have any handy, because then it's more predictable. You can be like, okay, I can schedule this now. I don't have to like watch the weather reports.
Yeah.
Wake up early to be like, learn to be like, what's the barometric pressure like today? I need to have a day of me. And Storm is just an amazing character. Like,
ow! Oh my god. Starry Toon Balloon, thank you for the raid!
Starry Toon Balloon _VT floats in with a raid of 5 viewers.
Thank you so much.
Welcome, Starry Crew. Let's fill the chat with sparkles and whimsical fun.
Can we get a shout out,
Balloon Party
please?
Popper.
World of Warcraft. How was your WoW stream? Thank you so much for raiding in. I'm running a Kinkism with Prism stream. I'm a roller skating unicorn cosmic derby girl, and this is just some of my regular content where we talk about kink and fetishes and unconventional sexy times from an educational perspective. So welcome in. Thank you so much. Okay, Saku, go ahead. Oh my god, Saku, introduce yourself.
Hi, my name's Sakutian. I am Prism. I am a streamer. I am also one of Prism's mods, and I am a general nerd who is here discussing comic books, superheroes, and sexual practices.
Yay!
Yeah, Storm's amazing. I love that people jumped in as soon. I knew people would Storm in the preview and be like, "I'm in." I'm in.
This is gorgeous.
I mean, absolutely. If you haven't watched X-Men '97 yet and you like Storm, go watch it.
Yeah.
After Prism stream, pour yourself a glass of wine, subscribe to Prism, and then watch X-Men '97.
Same with Saku. Saku's also a streamer. Strawberry System, hello. What's up? What's up? What drew me in was the category. Oh, nice. Well, welcome in. Oh, you're Starry Teen's girlfriend. Well, hello, Starry Teen's girlfriend. Talk Chosen podcast. Yeah. I do these once or twice a month. Yep. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you want to show the video of Storm?
Yes, I freaking do. Do 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 do.
You're so cute sitting like that, by the way.
Thanks. Oh shit. Hang on. Oh, whoopa.
Give him the
Remember to help you get them.
What?
Never mind, I was wrong.
Ancient sands, heed my command and reclaim these relics of hatred.
And people with half the fetishes Prism just described are just like, yes.
That's very cool.
Yeah, Storm's amazing. I love that scene. Like, that was the thing that made me be like, okay, X7's gonna be great just for that exchange. Where they were like, Omega level mutant detected, like, done.
Nice.
Storm woke up and y'all are done. So I wanted to touch on that.
Okay.
I think we we can talk about this one because I know you like it. There's a image for the WandaVision.
Oh God. Yes.
Yeah.
WandaVision.
Which I love WandaVision. I love the Scarlet Witch. I love Vision. The show is great. I think the person who directed WandaVision is directing that Fantastic.
Oh really? Same person? Yeah, this was a great TV series. It was so sad. Oh my fuck.
It's like, this is like the WandaVision and the Prestige are like two things that like you can only like truly, I think, experience that first time you watch it.
Yeah. Because
like after that, you know what's going on, so it takes something away from it. But it's still an amazing show.
Yeah, it's so good.
So I wanted to talk about a fetish Prism has talked about before. She did a couple of streams about this robot fetishism.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's right.
You read that 2055 monologue too.
Yeah, I thought that movie had a very interesting explanation on what the writer thought true love was. And I saw up here in chat, Blue, let me scroll up to Starry Toon Balloon said, I'm open poly, so everyone has a fair shot at me. I love that.
Hey, let's go.
Yep. In the monologue in 2055, and I like the delivery of it too. I like that actor. Anyway, doesn't matter. Forgot what I was going to say. Sorry. Focus problems. But yeah, they went over, like, it was about, like, it's a very, very much a cyberpunk futuristic show, how, you know, you can buy a companion, and the companions look extremely human. So obviously the actors in the movie were portrayed, you know, the companions were portrayed by real people, but they were actually robots. And I loved how it got into, like, the prejudice, like, if this were actually a thing, because you know what people would fucking do. If, like, that actually became a thing, people would judge people, like, they would classify them as, like, freaks or whatever, and, like, well, your partner's not real because your partner can be programmed, and it's like, okay, well, talk to me from your fifth affair in a marriage that you've been trapped in for 15 years, and you can't be honest with your partner. Oh, but sure, you're committed, and that makes you better than I am, who has everything that I could ever possibly want in a partner. Like sexually fulfilled, mentally fulfilled, you know, all that. I just found that very interesting. And then the person who runs, like, the robot business, like, delivers a monologue on why he thinks people shouldn't judge people who want this kind of a companion because of what his definition of love is. And I loved it. Yeah, I gave a dramatic reading of it. I don't know if that VOD's up yet, but that was in my earlier... No, it wasn't really in my earlier days. That was only like a little over a year ago, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, it was before this model, so it was in my other model, but yeah, that yeah, I love that. Anyway, go ahead. Yes, the end.
We do have a definition for this one of robot fetishes.
Yeah, I couldn't find it. Where?
It should be toward...
Oh, there it is.
Yep.
Okay, I want you to read it. Let me...
You want me to read it?
Yeah,
okay.
Let me take the image off. Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Robot fetishism, also ASFR, technosexuality, or robophilia, is a fetishistic attraction to humanoid robots, also to people acting like robots or people dressed in a robot costume. A less common fantasy involves transformation into a robot. In these ways, it is similar to agalmatophilia, which is another thing Prism did a stream on, which involves attraction to or transformation into statues or mannequins. So I wanted to show these two because I think they're a really good example of a positive take on this, where Vision.
I hit the wrong button. Sorry.
Oh God.
What's up, chat?
Prism, stop breakdancing on your chat.
I can't. It's too late for me. The only thing that'll make this better is long hair. It's too late for me. I'm out of control. I've already lost everything. I'm so sorry. Please go ahead. Oh, man.
So, Vision is built by Ultron. He is designed basically to take down the Avengers. He and Wanda have a relationship. They get married. They have kids together. They are a full couple. Wanda definitely likes the fact that Vision is a robot, and it's a big part of their back and forth and their on again, off again relationship. In at least one universe, she specifically wants to date him at first because he is a robot, and she has a robot fetish, and people are like, she keeps having sex with people's robots, and we're afraid to leave her alone with them because she keeps like, we come back and like the robot butler is not buttling anymore. He's just in love with Wanda. Oh my God, Shadow. Ba, 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 ba.
Yes.
But yeah, and of course, you know, you see them in the show. I don't think you saw the movie where they are dating, because you haven't seen like all the Avengers.
I haven't.
Okay. It's, if you like Wanda and Vision, they're pretty. I think the portrayal in the Marvel universe is pretty great.
Yeah.
And there's this. There's a line where like she comes back after she does some stuff, and like the Avengers are like, come back to the mansion and like we'll work it out, we'll talk it out. Like, oh my God, is everything going to be resolved with words? And Vision's at the door like, I am not going to forgive you, you need to leave. And Iron Man's like talking about them, and he's like, I love them, they're my favorite couple. It's just like, I'm like, all is better with the world when those two are dating or together. When they're not, things are not ever okay.
Yeah, I mean, we saw what Wanda's grief turned that all into. I mean, that was fucking nuts, man.
Oh my God, yeah, that's
good.
Such a good show. I want to watch it again.
The most I don't know. I don't keep up with award shows for the most part because they stress me out. But one of the most brilliant episodes of TV I've ever seen in my life was the one where it was like the magic show. The layers of what had to happen in that episode were so brilliantly written and executed. Because like, she has to make it look like a different thing while also making it look like a legit magic trick, while also pushing, like, it was so incredible. It should have fucking won an Emmy. I mean, it was so good. Anyway.
Did you watch Agatha All Along yet?
I have not seen it yet, no.
We did watch it in the Discord.
I know.
You should watch it.
Yeah.
I think you will really enjoy it.
Yeah.
Are you still good for 3 more?
I'm good for 3 more.
Okay. Let's talk about our buddy, the Lethal Protector, Venom.
Yes.
And we do have a video.
We just had a Venom marathon.
Yeah.
In the Discord. Exclamation point Discord. Saku streams in my Discord all the fucking time. And I try to make it to 1 watch party a week. Yeah, we had a Venom watch party. I love Tom Hardy. Oh my God.
I met him, and he's super nice. He was nice to me.
Yeah. I love him.
Cool guy.
Yeah.
So of course we have Venom, who this is a kink that we have never talked about on any of the kink streams. And I don't even think it's been mentioned. No, not the tongue.
Okay.
Which hi Brathu.
Hi.
And I did get a definition for this one because it was one that I stumbled on. It's called the symbiosis kink.
Huh. That's a kink. Okay.
Yep. Do you want me to read this definition, or do you want to tackle this one?
Let me show it on the screen. I will read it.
Okay.
Symbiosis kink, a sexual interest in the idea of a close, prolonged relationship between two or more people. It can involve a range of feelings and fantasies such as vulnerability, trust, and power. What, isn't that just you want a relationship?
I think that it's differentiated because of the closeness, like obviously Venom, and there's like a huge.
I mean, it just sounds like demisexual people. Why do they call it a symbiosis kink?
Well, I think that in this element, it's because so many people have delved into the idea of Venom, and people want a symbiote, especially a sexy symbiote.
I wonder when symbiosis kink. I wonder when that kink was like formed.
I am not sure. I would imagine sometime around when Venom became.
I was gonna say, because like that's really like that's just a variant on demisexuality, because that's exactly what demisexual people want.
Mm-hmm. I just thought that was an interesting definition, and I'm like, I haven't
It
heard
sure
this
is.
phrase used.
Yeah.
And
I never
I'm all
have.
for it. And there are like audios of like people who are like, you know, like the symbiote talking to you and like ASMR, which you
Mhm.
know I am an ASMR fan.
Yes.
So of course Venom plays into that. He also has the vor thing and the tentacle thing, because like Venom's like, oh yeah, eat me.
Is he a slime monster? I didn't know that, Innocent. Is
He's
he?
an ooze.
He's an ooze, okay.
He's an alien ooze that basically like, you know, covers your body and takes control of you and like.
Please, I can only get so horny.
Well, he would definitely. I mean, we have the art of you as a.
I know. That was posted to Blue Sky a while back, I think. Well, not that long ago. Our Venom party was just like last week or the week before.
Yeah, like 2 weeks ago.
Yeah. It was really fun. Thank you for streaming.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for coming, and
Mhm.
thank you for being an amazing content creator.
Oh, you stop it.
But yeah, I just think that like there's the thing with Venom where, and I think this might be part of what separates it from the demisexual thing, where you maybe it goes to like people who have they want that attachment, you know, where they're like they want somebody, they don't want to be alone, they want somebody who's with them, they don't want to feel isolated.
Oh, wait a second. Yes, that would be the main difference between like a demisexual and a symbiosis. Symbiosis literally would be like together all the time.
Right.
Yes.
Exactly.
Okay.
I think that would be the key difference.
That's the key difference. Yeah. I forgot. We're talking about symbiotes. Yes.
Yeah, we're talking about a big old sexy monster that's going to be rapping over you. And we do have a...
Your voice cut out. Are you saying we have a video?
We have a video of Venom.
Yes. Oh, She-Venom. Hi. Is that it?
That's it.
Oh, mommy. Oh, I love this. I love this part. Puppy! We know the dog's not hurt. We already know this.
Yep.
Much bigger than me. It's much bigger than you. Calm as a bitch. I don't believe in calm.
Ooh. Mommy. Hi, Eddie.
Oh, the voice.
Yeah. He's into it.
Oh, yeah. Who wouldn't be? Look at him.
He didn't find him? Hey, Dad. All right, let's go.
I'm not talking to him.
He doesn't want to come out.
We have to leave right now because Cletus is going to wipe the city out.
We're not doing shit until he apologizes.
So he's looking for an apology. Look, I know that amends aren't really your thing.
Isn't right now, an apology.
Oh my god, it is a relationship.
So great.
Oh no, not the begging kink.
Oh.
Yes. Okay. I would like to take a look at Volcana. And we do have an image and a video for her.
Okay.
And people have specifically requested her earlier in the stream, and I promised we'd look at hers.
Oh. Didn't Batman have a thing for her?
Superman had a thing for her.
Oh, I'm thinking of somebody else. Never mind.
So this is Volcana.
Yes.
She is a pyrokinetic. She has the ability to create and control flames, and I would definitely characterize her as temperature play and pyrophilia, which we do have a definition for pyrophilia.
Yes.
It's a relatively uncommon paraphilia in which the subject derives gratification from fire. And of course, temperature play, you did a stream on, like hot wax, and if you like, heat pads and that sort of thing. Those are all things you can incorporate. Be very safe. Don't just use like Yankee Candle. There are special candles.
There is special candles that you can use for wax play that will not burn your skin. Don't fucking Yankee Candle it up. I'm gonna turn you on and put this wax on your nipples. Don't do it. It'll burn the fuck out of your skin. Use sex wax, motherfuckers. What?
I am not letting anyone near me if they.
Yeah, no, don't do it.
I got this here Yankee Candle.
Come on. Yankee Candle smell. It's a soda pop. Yankee Candle smells like soda pop. It's candy, just like your candy nipples. I'm gonna just put some wax on your nipples. You're gonna get all turned on. Yeah.
Please tell me there is not a soda candle. You mean like old timey.
There's like Rocket Pop. I got that from Rocket. There's a hi. If you go to the Rogue website for 20% off, put the code name Prism in. You can get a energy drink called Rocket Pop, and that's where I got Rocket Pop, soda pop candles. Okay. Yeah, my improvs are wild.
I was gonna say there's like a Mountain Dew candle. I'm like, I don't want to plan it.
Oh, there's a Mountain Dew candle out there. My neighbors.
If there's a Mountain Dew candle.
That too.
Oh my god. So Volcana.
I hope you feel better, Z Lazy Titan. Go ahead, Volcana. Yes.
She has the ability to create and control fires.
Yes.
The government used her as an assassin. She eventually escapes and is like, I just want to make enough money to have a nice little retirement and do what I want to do and be free. It doesn't work out.
Yeah. I swear to God, there was something we saw with temperature play, but it was Batman that she was enticing. It wasn't Volcana?
That was Firefly. He is also in this video.
No. Volcana was enticing Firefly?
Firefly was trying to, we watched we play that had Batman, that character video that we're about to watch.
Your voice, I caught every 7th word.
Yes. They are in the video we were about to watch.
The answer is yes. All right.
Sorry.
That's okay.
I was moving my mic.
No, you're fine. Sky, I'm into that.
There's no way out. How many times have I heard that in my life? Almost ready?
Oh, yeah.
That's your flamethrower?
Wait till you see how I use it.
No!
I get all the bitches!
Freya!
Freya BT raids with 9 viewers.
That's all right.
Welcome, mighty crew. Let's add an epic dose of sparkles and mischief to our chat adventure.
Thank you!
Glowing Star Party Popper.
Thank you for the raid, Freya. How are you? How was your stream? Thank you for the raid. I appreciate it so much. You're playing Call of Duty? What? Thank you for raiding in.
How many times have I heard that?
I'm Prism, and this is...
I'm Sakutian. I am Prism's, I'm a streamer, and I'm Prism's and mod.
Friend and mod, yeah. Sakutian's mic sucks. Friend and mod, we heard...
Sorry.
No, your mic doesn't. I'm sorry. No, it's not your fault. Your mic is just mad at you. It's having a night. Okay. Let's go.
In my life. Almost ready?
Oh, yeah.
That's your flamethrower?
Wait till you see how I use it.
That's all right, honey.
Do we, Freya?
I think I'm in love.
Good night, cool, awesome dude.
I've got your back.
Good. Now I can really concentrate. Are you good for anything? You think this can hold me?
Knock yourself out.
What's happening?
Fire needs air. And you just burned up all of yours.
Oh no. I really wish I could remember. I swear it was my temperature play stream, but it was, I thought it was Volcana and they were outside on like a lawn and she touched him or something.
I think this thing you're thinking of is they're on a beach and
Okay.
she blows a little fire kiss.
Yes.
And
That's not Batman?
That's Superman.
Oh, it's Superman.
But they look like very, very similar in these series,
They look very similar in what?
in the two shows.
Ah. But it is Volcana.
It is Volcana.
Yeah.
I have one more that we can
Ooh,
do.
Ivan, really? Really? And sorry, Sakutian, I didn't mean your microphone's like your microphone. And it sounded so shitty. I didn't mean it like that. Just like it's like mad at you because
No,
it is
you're
kind of
fine.
hard to hear you.
I'm sorry.
No.
And it could be my mic or just-
Don't apologize.
You're fine. Can we grab Wonder Woman?
Yeah, Wonder Woman. Yes.
Yes.
Mommy. Woo! My God. My goddess. Man.
Yep, there she is.
There she is.
So again, for Wonder Woman, you know, she is very inextricably tied to kinks and fetishes. She loses her powers if she gets tied up. So, and you talked about this during the rope play stream with Liz Justice as well. If you look at old Wonder Woman comics, it's just people getting tied up.
Yeah.
Half the time.
A lot of them, yeah.
And then spanked.
Oh, yeah. Typical Tuesday for me, really.
Tied up and spanked?
Mm-hmm.
It is Tuesday.
Hey.
Also, like, literally the personification of the Amazon. Big,
Yep.
statuesque lady who's really strong.
Yep.
And, like, Wonder Woman, also plays back to Poly because her creator was in a polycule, which isn't really a kink or a fetish, but shout out to all the poly people. Yay. And, she rope play, restraining, power loss, all huge things. Even today, Wonder Woman gets tied up, and she's always very sexually tied up. The coils or the ropes are always coiled in a way where it's like, Wonder Woman's looking very busty in this prison scene. And we do have a video of Wonder Woman. Like
Yes.
to show it.
What were you trying, like, your sentence? What was your sentence going on to say here?
Oh, I was gonna say, she's just a major character in DC Comics.
Ah, got it. Yeah.
And then I was like, I don't need to type that out.
Okay. Let me find. Do-do-do. Do-do-do.
I need both hands, Professor Palmer.
Oh, don't we all want to be there? Oh.
And there's another example of macrophilia if you're in
Yep.
or microphilia.
Full circle. That was, like, I think the first thing we started talking about today.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, very cool. Yeah. What were we gonna say?
No, I was just agreeing with you. And that I think, and there's like more videos and stuff, and like you said, we can throw this in the Discord if people want to look over any of these links.
Yeah.
And things.
Well, I think we have, is it called Kinkism?
Yep.
Yeah. We can absolutely throw this into the Discord. Okay, Saku, do you know when you're streaming next?
The only stream I know for sure I'm gonna do is on the 22nd of February.
Yes.
Other than that,
Do you want to talk a little bit about that stream?
Are you okay with me talking about it?
Why wouldn't I be?
I'm just talking.
It's your stream!
I'm doing a collab with all of my friends. We're gonna play Draw and Guess.
Mm-hmm.
Liara's gonna be there. Atomic's gonna be there.
Mm-hmm.
Flora Blitz is gonna be there.
Mhm.
Prism's gonna be there. It's gonna be really fun.
Mhm.
They're some of the best people I've ever met, and they make them really special, and I appreciate them.
You're a sweetie.
Thank you.
I'm excited about it. But yeah, Saku is a streamer. Can we get another shout out for Saku, please? Hello, Rune Wolf. How's it going? For myself, I am back tomorrow. I haven't had a spooky react stream with you guys in a long time, and it's like one of my favorite things to do. So you can suggest some spookies to my Discord. I think the channel is called, what is it called?
To do video, we could do, we'll rename the channel.
It's called Spookies. But yeah, you guys can suggest stuff if you want on my Discord, !Discord. And oh, Rune Wolf, I hope you're feeling better. But yeah, that's tomorrow. And then and then I'll be on Blue Twitch, I think on Saturday. Oh god, I have a 3D debut on Blue Twitch.
Ooh.
Yeah, so but very not safe for work on Saturday. And then Sunday, we're going to watch the Puppy Bowl. The Puppy Bowl is my favorite thing about the Super Bowl. I don't even give a shit about the commercials anymore in the Super Bowl. I love the Puppy Bowl. Puppy Bowl is before the Super Bowl. It's adorable. I think it's on Animal Planet, and we're going to watch it in my Discord. I think it's Animal Planet, isn't it?
Yeah, it's on Animal Planet.
Yeah. So that'll be fun. Thanks for the pumpkin head. I totally missed the water. Oh, no, there it fucking is. Thanks. Sometimes a pumpkin gets thirsty. We are going to raid into the sweetie pie known as Alpha Anarchy. They are playing Marvel Rivals, and Alpha is just a sweetie. Alpha. Let me get this started. Even if you can't stay, it costs nothing to drop a follow. And Alpha is also a very talented VA, which they're very open about. So if you're into that, then all the more reason to go check out Alpha. But thanks so much. Have an amazing rest of everything. SiriBot, Does SiriBot do that when you start a raid now? Never seen SiriBot do that before. That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Thanks for hanging with me, Saku. Thanks for this and all the, you do so much work when it comes to, Saku does a lot of stuff for me on the admin side, like helps me prepare for sorry, I'm trying to multitask. I want to get the thing off the screen. Helps me prepare for collabs and then all of these educational streams. Saku just really oh wow, that's something. I just appreciate all your help. So please give Saku a follow and a sub. Saku is a streamer, and I appreciate you guys so much. I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna dance. I'm gonna dance. Yeah, I'm gonna move myself on screen. Where have I gone? Yeah, here we go. Here we go. We are out. Bye, everybody!
Bye!
Woo!